102 brings you the best of area high school sports. On air at 102.1, online at kjfmradio.com, and on the KJFM radio app. Now to the court for high school basketball on your area sports leader, KJFM Radio.
And good evening and welcome to night number 4 of the 101st Bowling Green Invitational. The last night of preliminaries about to begin as we get closer to Championship Saturday here on Eagle 102 Sports. Mark Fronick, Marianne Everhart. We've got April Shell down the hall for game breaks tonight, and should be a fun night. These lady semis, the first one, Silex in Louisiana, promises to be a high-charged affair.
I feel we may see a little bit of chippiness.
There is, there's some talk out there. Talk you don't usually hear with girls' games. That's usually reserved for the boys. Yeah. The social media interaction and whatnot. But there's some stuff out there about this game. So and some unlikely alliances.
I know.
This is like Survivor, or at least The Office Senior Season 3. Weird alliances happening.
Either way, I found the reason why we have the Arctic Chill.
Yeah. If Bowling Green and Louisiana are teaming up on anything, it's mind-boggling for sure. So we've got Louisiana and Silex in our first championship semi, then Clopton and Winfield. Over in the other gym, the early game is North Callaway and Van Far, followed by Bowling Green and Ellsbury as the late game, and we'll have game breaks of all that action. But we'll talk about this one, Silex, Louisiana, when we start the pregame show for you next on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Community State Bank of Missouri, Shireman Memorials, and Mike Ingram Plumbing.
The Eagle 102 Sports pregame show is coming up. And listen for the Eagle Morning Show, weekdays from 6 to 9 on KJFM Radio.
For over 40 years, Heart Care Chiropractic Center has been the trusted name in health and wellness in Bowling Green. Located at 300 West Main, just off the square, Heart Care Chiropractic specializes in helping athletes of all ages stay at the top of their game. Whether recovering from a sports injury or looking to improve mobility and performance, student athletes and their families turn to Heart Care for expert chiropractic care they can rely on. As the action heats up on the field, court, or track, Heart Care Chiropractic Center is proud to support local athletes and keep our community moving strong. Call today to schedule an appointment.
At Gambino's Eatery in Louisiana, we're always cooking up ways to serve you better. We're now open Wednesday through Saturday, taking orders from 11 a.m. all the way until 8 p.m. So you've got even more time to enjoy your favorites. We're closed on Sundays, but still available for private events with advanced booking. Real food, real flavor, right here in Pike County. Gambino's Eatery in Louisiana.
If it's not on the menu, we don't talk about it.
Pike County Glass specializes in designing and installing windows and doors for homes, along with commercial properties in and around Pittsfield. Pike County Glass can also help with screen repair and replacement, broken windows, plus windshield replacement. For a full list of services, visit PikeCountyGlass.com. Pike County Glass, outfitting homes and businesses with windows and entryways for a timeless look. Pike County Glass, 1351 West Washington Street in Pittsfield.
Eagle 102 Sports coverage brought to you all season long by Shelter Insurance Agent Ashley Jenkins, Gambino's Eatery, and Hannibal Regional Medical Group.
It's now time for the Eagle 102 Sports pregame show on KJFM Radio and streaming on KJFMradio.com and the KJFM Radio app.
Welcome back to the 101st Bowling Green Invitational, first of 2 championship semis, just about 7 minutes away. Mark Fronick, Marianne Everhart here in the high school gym as Silex gets ready to take on Louisiana. This is a 3-2 matchup, and it seems like seeds have held a little closer on the girls' side of the bracket.
Well, we know on the boys' side, basically 1 through 7, we've seen, could have taken this tournament.
Yeah, so, one of those have beaten another at some point in the season.
Yes. Yeah. On the girls' side of things, we've seen enough of the action so far to kind of see that it laid out like it was supposed to. Now, basically, anybody 2 through probably at least 6 here in the girls' side could take second place.
Yeah, Clopton the overwhelming favorite, so they're going to have to really beat themselves.
They are.
And while doing that, whoever gets into the championship game is going to have to play the game of their lives.
And that's the thing, too, to keep in mind. We've said it numerous times. On any given night, any team can have the best game of their life while the other team has the worst game of their entire season.
Yeah.
So things could definitely happen. And we saw a little close action in the first half during the Clopton championship game between Louisiana and Clopton, where at first you're like, hey, this is going to be a close game. It took the second half for Clopton to really open up and end up winning that game by close to 30. So this game is going to be one, I think, that we're going to remember this year. It's a very close game. Over in the the opening rounds, they had some great, both teams had great games, and I'll be anxious to see if they bring that with them tonight.
Well, and these two teams met at the Jake last week, and it was a 1-point game. So, I mean, this is there is fresh wounds out there. Louisiana came away with the 1-point victory on the boys' side that night. Silex came back from 15 down to win by a point. So there's some bad blood brewing between Silex and Louisiana.
So we may have a new emo conference rival.
That would be nice. That would be nice.
Yeah.
I like when the rivals
I do too.
Heat up a little bit. But this one should be fun. Louisiana and Silex 2 versus 3 for a chance to get into the championship game. Keys to the game coming up next on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Advanced Physical Therapy, State Farm agents Rod Prentice and Brenda Crawford, People's Savings Bank, and Lynn's Heritage House.
The Eagle 102 Sports Keys to the Game are right around the corner. Brought to you by Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate.
It's a great time to buy or sell a home. I'm Vicki Cadwalder, and I take pride in offering skills that make the process go smoothly from beginning to end. Even after closing, I enjoy staying in touch and being there to help you if you have any other needs or questions. Call me and we'll create a personalized plan just for you. Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate, loving our small town life.
When second's making a play, short's got it covered.
A winning insurance strategy doesn't rely on one person.
Good hustle, good hustle.
Communicate with your guys and make sure everyone's in the right coverage. It takes a team that knows its roles well, working together to provide an exceptional experience.
Set the screen. You have to protect yourself. 1, 2, 3, Wildcat!
At Shelter Insurance, you can count on our local agents and award-winning customer service to help you protect what matters most.
Ask me, Kayla Henderson, affiliate agent or shelter agent Brent Brandstetter in Bowling Green about Shelter's home, auto, and life coverage options.
Dawn's Monuments has been dedicated to helping area residents and their families create monuments to withstand the test of time for over 40 years. Visit Dawn's Monuments at 314 West Washington Street in Pittsfield. People who care for families that care.
Noah Builders in Silex is a proud supporter of all area athletes. They're a small, locally owned contractor with over 25 years of experience in custom and new home construction. Noah Builders wants to take your forever home plan and make it a reality. Call or visit Noah Builders at noahbuildersinc.com.
Eagle 102 Sports coverage brought to you all season long by Eagles Bluff Golf Course, People's Bank and Trust, Pike County Health Department, and Missouri State Representative Chad Perkins.
Time now for the Eagle 102 Sports Keys to the Game on KJFM. Sponsored by Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate in Louisiana.
And our keys to the game for Louisiana and Silex, the 2 versus the 3. And Marianne, I think this comes down to the paint. You've got a great matchup between Reese Womack and Austin Van Horn, but the X factor in that is Camry Ahart. If she can help free Reese, then Louisiana is going to be in the championship game. If she gets in foul trouble, Silex has a very good chance to pull the upset and get into the championship.
Well, here's something else that I'm looking at tonight, Mark. On Wednesday night, I have to get my days straight here. Reese Womack had 5 threes. Okay, in the first half, she had 4 of those. The first quarter, Louisiana scores 15. The second quarter, they score 17. Third and fourth quarter combined, she has 1. They score 8 points each. They were able to shut her down from behind there. And I think the person who's going to probably end up guarding Reese, if she's out here behind the arc, is the most defensive aggressive player I have seen this season, and that's Rylan Jensen from the Silex Lady Owls. She was fantastic in Wednesday night's game. Aggressive. I loved it. I loved watching her. She got in there. She broke up plays. She got steals. She really made her defensiveness in that game, made the game, and opened up Austin Van Horn for her 12 points.
Well, that is a big key, and I think what we talked about right off the bat, whatever side can handle the emotion better is going to be very much have a step forward in this ball game. Those are our keys to the game. Starting lineups coming up next on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Pike County Mutual Insurance agents Corey Buchanan and Shelley Cluckey, Noah Builders, Central State Bank of Illinois, and Heart Care Chiropractic Center.
The Eagle 102 Sports starting lineups are coming up. Brought to you by Community State Banks of Missouri.
This is Jonah Jones with Community State Bank of Missouri. At Community State Bank, we believe in keeping your money where it matters, here at home. Community State Bank is committed to serving our neighbors with personalized financial solutions. We are here to help. Community State Bank of Missouri with branches in Bowling Green and Troy. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hi, this is Shelley Cluckey with Pike County Mutual Insurance Company. We appreciate the value of working hard and making sure you've taken steps to make sure you're prepared for whatever comes your direction. Best wishes to all of our area athletes for another amazing season from myself and Corey Buchanan at Pike County Mutual Insurance Company on the Square in Bowling Green.
Mike Henry Excavating has served Pike, Lincoln, and Warren counties for over 15 years. Demolition work, septic systems, water lines, footings, gutter drain services, and more, all at an affordable cost. Check out MikeHenryExcavating.com.
Eagle 102 Sports coverage brought to you all season long by State Farm Insurance Agent Cindy Blaylock, Central State Bank of Illinois, and Eolia Landscape Supply.
The Eagle 102 Sports starting lineups on KJFM are sponsored by Community State Banks of Missouri in Bowling Green and Troy.
Silex has been introduced. Let's tell you who is starting for the Lady Owls. For senior number 1, Austin Van Horn. A junior number 2, Morgan Kuntz. A senior number 4, Sam Gradicke. A junior number 13, Rylan Jensen. And number 14, a junior, Hope Cunningham. For the 2 seed Louisiana, Serenity Chapman gets a start, a sophomore guard. Twin sister Trinity wears number 2. She's a sophomore guard. Number 12, a junior guard, Nakia Griffith. A senior, number 20, Reese Womack. And number 30, a sophomore, Camry Ahart, rounds out the starters for the Lady Dogs. So again, it's Chapman, Griffith, Womack, and Ahart. And for Silex, it's Van Horn, Kuntz, Gradicke, Jensen, and Cunningham.
Well, we might want to do a little correction here. It's the Silex Lady Owls.
Yeah, on the floor they said the Hawks. Yes.
So just so we know which bird they are.
Yeah. We know our birds around here. The ball is tipped into the backcourt right to Kuntz, who puts it off the glass and scores. Just like that, Silex up 2-0. That might be the quickest basket we've had in this tournament.
I think you're probably right, and I tell you, it was a great heads-up play there by Kuntz.
It was tipped forward. She just outran the Louisiana back two and put it off the glass for a pair. 2-0 Silex on the bucket by Kuntz.
Silex starting out in that man-to-man defense.
Here's Nakia out high to the basket and got that one to go. Just threw it up there. Spun it off the glass, and it's 2-2, Nakia Griffith.
And really, it was more like an underhand toss-up there for Nakia, and she's steal.
To Chapman. Now Chapman off the glass, no good. As Trinity hits Serenity. Here's Womack off the loose ball, and Serenity back with it. To the near side, Nakia for 3. It's good. Nakia Griffith on fire.
You know what? They're not coming out and guarding Griffith. They've seen Womack hit that from outside.
Kuntz back the other way, and a blocking foul going to be called on Camry Ahart. And right there, that was in our keys to the game. She's got to stay out there and picks up an easy one.
She does, and really, you know what? She got down there in time. She just didn't have her position established so that because she took the fall, it just wasn't established for her to get that charge.
Here's Austin Van Horn to the corner for Kuntz. Morgan, her shot short, right into the waiting arms of Reese Womack. Reese
and
has
just
it
like
stolen.
that, there was a Rylan Jensen who got that steal.
Slings it forward to Kuntz. Gets past Ahart to the basket, blocked, and a foul going to be called on Womack. Her first. 6:36 to go, and to the line, Morgan Kuntz.
These are some fouls that Louisiana can't afford could not really be afforded to give. They need to tighten that up and play smart basketball, or Silex is going to walk away with this game.
And the first shot rattles home to make it 5-3. And while we wait for the second, let's send it down the hall for an Eagle 102 game break.
Well, we just got underway here. It's 7:13 remaining in this, and Miley Keller just got the Van Far Lady Indians on the board with 2 points. That's all the scoring that's taken place. So it's going to be a good one, though, between North Callaway and Van Far in this consolation semifinal. You've been listening to a KJFM Eagle 102 Sports Game Break.
Thank you very much, April Fronick. In the middle school gym, lob pass down to Ahart. Almost snuck that over the rim, got her own rebound, was blocked. Womack lost it off a foot. It's going to stay with Louisiana.
And really, Womack was trying to feed it out to Chapman because she got surrounded by trees quickly, and it just bounced off of one of Silex's feet and went out of bounds.
Out high with it is Serenity. To Womack, and she traveled. They've really been cracking down on the traveling calls here in the big gym.
Oh, don't worry. They've been doing it over in the middle school gym as well. I tell you what, the other night I was pretty sure there's a couple of the North Callaway players who was trying to book a trip somewhere with some frequent flyer miles.
That leads me to believe there was a Misha email to all officials.
Sounds about right.
Look out for the traveling calls. Center of the lane, stolen from Jensen. They get it back to Cunningham, ball fake. ABH lost it. Right to Jensen, though, and she dribbles out the near side. Rylan Jensen continues with a pass to Sam Gradicke, and a travel call on Gradicke.
See, man, and they're watching it super close. They're not giving them literally any type of wiggle room. Silex content to stay in their half-court man-to-man defense here as Louisiana crosses the half-court line.
Trinity gets it to the near side for Reese Womack. Holds the ball high, gives it off to Nikaya. She's going to try another three. That one's short, but a foul's going to send her to the line for three, and that's the first on Austin Van Horn.
You know, I happened to be looking down real quick, so I didn't see if Griffith sold it or if it was a true foul. But either way, she's going to get 3 free shots here.
And at the line, she can't sneak the first one over. So I'll have 2 more opportunities. We'll be at Silex on Monday. Early start, hits the second one. Make it a 2-point game. 5:22 to go, 6-4. Yeah, it's a 4:45 pregame on Monday from Silex. And the third one, no good, and Hope Cunningham the rebound. Is it odd that the Cunningham is on the Silex side? There's a steal.
It does feel a little weird, I'm not going to lie.
To the near side. Chapman for 3. That one rims off. And tracked down by Trinity on the other side. And a foul called against the Lady Owls.
Kuntz picking up her first. Team's third here in the first quarter.
And Van Horn checks out. Into the ball game, Madison Lichtai. Serenity out of the corner with the 2. Trinity out high.
You know, Ahart was wide open down here on the near block that the girls just couldn't see her from across the court.
Good spin move. Chapman to Chapman in the corner. Serenity. Far side for Trinity. Controlling the ball out high. Forces it to Ahart. Her shot no good, but a foul going to be whistled on Hope Cunningham. Third team foul. First on Hope. 4:36 to go in the first. Camry Ahart. First free throw long off the back iron and out. And while we wait for the second, let's send it down the hall for another Eagle 102 game break.
Well, Van Far came in with a chip on their shoulders. You were talking about you could tell that there's some attitudes flying. The Indians defense has forced North Callaway into 4 straight turnovers, and Kenya Jones just dropped in a basket and was able to pick up the and one. Miley Keller has 2 buckets for Van Far as they lead 7-0 with 4:24 remaining in this first quarter. That's a Eagle 102 KJFM Radio game break.
4:23 to go here. 8-4 as Serenity Chapman off a block at the other end gets the fast break. Bucket to go and a foul. The foul was on Madison Lichtai, her first. And the free throw is good as well to make it 9-4. 5-point lead, biggest so far for either side. Lob pass to Lichtai, spins off of Griffith. Force a pass down low, tried to go through the wrong side of the bucket. Did Lichtai, and here comes Womack. Reese Womack for Nakia Griffith. Griffith's had a great game so far. Tried to force that one, and it's out of bounds as Nakia caught it while she was sitting out of bounds. And the ball goes back to Silex.
Looks like Louisiana's going to continue with a full court pressure. The two Chapman girls in the back.
Jensen lobs it to Kuntz across the line. Into the corner for Cunningham. Put it down low. Blocked from behind was Jensen. Here's Lichtai. Back to Ryland. Pass. Another block by Ahart on the putback. Cunningham is fouled, and she'll head to the line to shoot two.
You know, that was really a great assist from Jensen to Cunningham, who was open down there. She just wasn't quite strong enough to go up and finish it by getting it on the board. And her second attempt, draw the foul. Now she's headed to the free throw line. Unfortunately, it's 2 fouls now on Ahart with 3:36 to go in the first.
Makes the first free throw to make it a 4-point game. Kylie Ahart comes in for Sister Camry.
And it looks like Van Horn returns for Gradicke.
Second shot is no good, and the rebound pulled down by Womack, and a nice job. She had to go all the way down in a squat and kept her dribble. Nakia Griffith out high. Spinning all over the place, kicks it to the corner. Womack for three, that's good. Reese Womack, good passing from Nakia.
That's a great assist to kick it out from underneath. She was down there at the block and saw Reese open, and man, Reese just drained that.
12-5 in favor of the Lady Dogs, and a travel called. Another turnover for Silex. Closing in on 5 minutes gone. And a timeout taken by Coach Grant Fricke with 3:03 to go. It's Louisiana 12, Silex 5 from the Bowling Green Invitational on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by William Watson Hotel and Watson 1838, J. Roberts Jewelers, Wood Smoked Meats, and Hayden's Motorsports.
Illness can happen, whether it's the sniffles, sore throat, or the flu. Hannibal Regional Medical Group's Urgent Care in Bowling Green is here for you. Urgent Care is open 7 days a week and is located just off the roundabout in Bowling Green behind Community State Bank. Remember, Hannibal Regional Medical Group's Urgent Care in Bowling Green is here for you.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Noah Builders, Pike County Mutual Insurance Agents Corey Buchanan and Shelley Clucky, Eagles Nest End, and People's Savings Bank.
12-5, Louisiana leading Silex. Great start from Nakia Griffith, already with 6 points. Reese Womack just drained a three. And ever since the opening toss ended up in Silex's basket, it's been pretty much all Bulldogs. Out high with it is Serenity. Reese Womack, trying to go baseline, stops, pops, shot it over the rim and out of bounds. It's going to be last touch by Louisiana.
You know, it almost feels like Silex isn't quite awake yet. I feel like they're a little sluggish starting out, so hopefully we'll get awake as they turn the ball over.
Taken. Womack knocked it away, got it to Chapman, and now Trinity out high with it. And a lot more movement I see tonight out of this Louisiana offense.
Yes.
Away from the ball.
This is a lot what they looked like the other night over in the middle school gym as Bell gets that rebound.
Fight for it, and they're going to call the jump ball. Nice job by Lichtai tying up Madison Bell.
Possession arrow stays with the Lady Dogs.
Out high for Ahart. Hands it off to Chapman. Trinity looking. Comes to the near side with it. Still on her dribble. Finds a path. Wild shot. Jensen the rebound. Pass all the way ahead to Kuntz. Ahart got in her way. She'll come to Lichtai on the near side. Good pass across the lane.
It was a great give and go there. And unfortunately for the Lady Owls, Cunningham was shut down.
Yeah, had it swiped away from her before she even got it off her hip. Stays with Silex. Van Horn is fouled. Austin sneaks back in the ball game and will immediately go to the line. Minute 49 to go, first quarter, 12-5. Louisiana leads Silex. Let's send it down the hall for an Eagle 102 game break.
Well, Sophie Olsen just scored for North Callaway. They've managed 4 points in this, but it's Van Far leading 11-4 with 10 seconds remaining. Looks like North Callaway is going to get to have one more play as Kai Myers puts up a 3, but it's no good. So we're going to go into the second quarter with Van Far leading 11-4. That's another game break from Eagle 102 Sports.
Thank you very much, April, and keep you posted on that Van Far North Callaway game. They made 1 of 2, did Van Horn. Missed the second one, and Louisiana with the ball. Minute 18 to go. Chapman. All over the place. Ahart. Her 3 is no good, and Cunningham the long rebound. Gave up her dribble, now gets the ball to Ryland Jensen. Jensen will peel off.
Jensen missed a wide open Lichtai over on the far block. Her back was turned and may have had an easy bucket there. But she had pressure from the Chapmans.
From the corner, a 3. That one's long. Off the Lichtai miss. Here's Louisiana. Almost a travel. Silex wanted that call.
Yeah, they did.
As Bell kind of had her feet twisted. I don't think she ever picked them both up, though. Womack to Bell, and it's stolen away from her by Cunningham, and she almost walked, had it stolen back by Chapman. Kind of loose. Chapman gets control. And finally a foul going to be called on Kuntz.
That's Morgan Kuntz's second. She got in some foul trouble the other night, and immediately they pull her out.
Bringing Rylan Harris. With 22.1 seconds to go. That was the 5th team foul as well, so Trinity going to head to the line looking for her first points of the night. And the first shot is no good.
She'll get the second. Also, Madison Bell came back out of the game, and they returned Ahart.
Second shot is good. 13-6 our score. Bounce pass to Lichtai. Jensen down to 11 seconds. Near side for Harris. Gets it to Van Horn, who lays it backhanded off the glass for her first shot from the field, and that'll do it for the first quarter. It's Louisiana 13, Silex 8 after 1. Back at the second after this on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Service and Supply Co-op of Bowling Green, Buchanan Excavating, Ackles Farm Market, and Bill Allen Auction Service.
Lynn's Heritage House, your home for affordable and home-like senior living, is perfect for independent seniors or those needing assistance with daily activities. If you or someone you know is ready for a retirement home or needs care from a hospital stay or surgery, call Lynn's to set up a tour and visit soon. Lynn's Heritage House, 800 Kelly Lane, Louisiana.
Eagles Bluff Golf Course in Clarksville is a locally owned public course, available for play 7 days a week. For more information, call, visit, or go online to eaglesbluffgolf.com.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Ackles Farm Market, Pike County Memorial Hospital, and Community State Bank of Missouri.
13-8, so a 5-point Louisiana lead. It could be a lot worse for Silex because Louisiana was just 3 for 8 from the free throw line. A lot of opportunities, not quite at 50%, while Silex was 4 of 6 shooting from the line in that first quarter. Silex with the ball, Cunningham. Ball tipped away from Van Horn by Womack. Makes her move, and she was cut down, no call.
Interesting.
Yeah, ref was right there. Their feet got tangled, and he said incidental contact.
It looks like Griffith is going to get called on the foul as she made contact as they ran toe-to-toe.
Yeah, we've seen it a couple of times. Different officials, if the feet get tangled, they're not calling a foul. And those are usually the most violent spills that you can take. Near side with it is Van Horn. Tried to lob a pass and it's knocked out of bounds by Trinity. It's going to stay with Silex with 7:26 to go in the first half. 101st Bowling Green Invitational Ladies Semifinals. Tomorrow is championship day.
As you and Chris were referring to it last night, the marathon begins at noon.
Yep. Here's a three from the far side. Off the glass and good for Rylan Jensen. Her first points of the night. That tightens things up. 2-point game. 7:11 to go in the first half. Lob pass for Ahart. Camry for Reese Womack. Her long three is short. Had a good line, just not enough juice. And here's ABH on the rebound and run. Van Horn to the bucket, too hard off the glass. Nakaya gets the rebound for the Lady Dogs. Long pass ahead to Chapman. Now to Womack. Gave up her dribble. Gives it back to Serenity. Now for Nakaya Griffith. Nakaya to the hoop, no. Put back, no.
Wow.
Van Horn on the run.
Louisiana just missed 2 easy shots.
Lichtai, the ball bounced behind her, gets it back to Van Horn. Her shot, no, but a foul is going to send her to the line. 6:24 to play, first half.
Looks like they're going to call that on Trinity, I believe, and that is her second. She mentioned Van Horn back to the free throw line where she was 1 for 2.
First shot, no. And she just looks kind of frustrated, doesn't she?
She does, and that's what I was kind of saying. They don't. This doesn't look like the same team I watched on Wednesday night, the Lady Owls. It just looks like they're not quite here yet.
Gradicke in for Cunningham. Van Horn's second shot is no good. And the rebound knocked away by Ahart. It's going to stay with Silex. 6:23 to go, second quarter. Far side with it, Van Horn. Off the inbound, gets it to Lichtai, that's Taylor. Back to Van Horn. To the bucket, no, but a foul again. That's going to be a 3 on Camry.
And you talked about it in the keys to the game that she needs to stay in here, and Van Horn's doing a great job of getting her into foul trouble.
But Van Horn just 1 of 4 shooting free throws so far. That one can't find its way home.
She's struggling a little bit here in the first half, for sure.
Camry out, Kylie Ahart in. Second shot is good. Just drop that one through. It's a 1-point game. 13-12. Louisiana leads. Led by as many as 5. Chapman to Nakaya. Griffin.
Well, if Nakaya could drop another 3 here, that would be real helpful. Instead, she's going to kick it out.
She's been pretty good at that. Now the 3 from the corner is good. Nakaya Griffith, a little give and go with Chapman in the corner, and that extends the Bulldog lead back to 4. 16-12 and a timeout taken by Silex in a 4-point game. Let's send it down the hall for an Eagle 102 game break.
On the 6-7 matchup, it's at 3:48 remaining in the second period, and North Callaway just managed their first field goal of the period. Sophie Olson, she has 4 of the 6 points for North Callaway, whereas Van Far, Miley Keller leading things with 6 points. They're in permanent control of this with 3:25. It's 14-6 in the 6-7 consolation matchup, and this has been another Eagle 102 Sports Game Break.
16-12 over here. Louisiana leading Silex by 4 after that last 3 from Nakia Griffith, who already has 9 points. She's been very good in this tournament.
She has. I think that's really, I don't know that it's a surprise at how well she's doing. I think it might be a little unexpected to those. She's been so good with defense. We haven't seen a lot of this outside scoring from her, but she's done it well and really put Silex on their toes tonight.
Van Horn to the bucket, no good. And the long rebound, almost controlled by Nakia. Kind of got tangled up with the referee, and it goes out of bounds. Well, Winfield's arrived for their semifinal against Clopton.
As they hang out waiting for them to get out of the way so they can get down the court.
Yeah. Find their way to a locker room. Here's Jensen for Lichtai. Van Horn back to Lichtai. Lob pass to the near side now for Jensen. Ball fake. Across the free throw line all the way to the far side. Another ball fake to the bucket. And Ahart just got run over, and she'll pick up a personal.
So Kylie Ahart now has her first foul. And it's going to send Lichtai to the free throw line to shoot 2. With a 4-point game here, Louisiana still leads 16-12.
Madison Lichtai, where's number 21? And the first shot is good. Got a 3-point game. That's her first tally of the night. And the second shot. And Lichtai hit them both. Swished them both. 16-14, Louisiana up by a deuce. Here's Trinity Chapman holding the ball high. Now she starts her dribble. To the center circle. Near side for Serenity. Now for Nakia Griffith. She'll try the 3, top of the key, no. And the rebound pulled down by Taylor Lichtai, who gets it to Ryland Jensen. No room there. Comes to the near side, gets it to Van Horn. Lob pass ahead for Gradicke. Tried to go across key, and it's stolen by Reese Womack. Womack across the line to Ahart. Ahart traveled.
She did. She was looking for someone to pass to and got a little happy feet there, a little nervous when she picked up her dribble.
I think she thought she was closer to the basket than she was when she first started, because when she made that turn, there was no backboard there.
Either that, she thought that Reese was close enough that she was going to bounce it back to her, and Reese was just about at her back. She wasn't far enough away yet.
Yeah. Pass tipped and stolen by Louisiana. So that negates that previous turnover. And here's Serenity with it. Try to get it to Womack, and it's off of Gradicke out of bounds to stay with the Dogs. Reese will trigger the inbound play. Near side Serenity. Gets it to Nakia. Now she traveled. Picked up the dribble, trying to decide whether to go up or kick out.
Yeah.
Turnover gives it back to the Lady Owls, down by just 2. Pass was tipped, still got to Jensen, ahead for Cunningham. Cunningham feeds Van Horn. Cross to the corner for Lichtai. Her 3 is no good. Turned into a pass to Cunningham, who goes off the glass for her first bucket from the field. We're tied at 16.
I mean, that was a great position for Hope Cunningham. She came into the paint, saw where that was going, was able to go straight back up with it. You know, kudos to her for not bringing it down to her waist and then trying to go back up again.
Yeah, we saw that happen last night in this gym, where one of the guys, instead of just tipping up toward the basket, probably would have drawn a foul too, went to the floor and had it stripped away. Tie game, 16-all. Off the glass.
Nice.
That's Trinity Chapman with her first bucket from the field to put Louisiana back ahead.
Man, she just split those defenders and went in with confidence, went up hard and laid it off the glass and put her Dogs back in the lead.
Underneath us. Ball knocked out of bounds.
There's a little bit of that chippiness we were looking for.
Louisiana, the home team in this ball game. Silex in their road greens. Gradicke for Lichtai. Works it to Cunningham, and she traveled. Oh no, they're going to call a tie-up.
Oh, Louisiana faithful doesn't like that.
It was blocked back down. It's the correct call. Probably called by the wrong official.
That could be.
The backside official. But it was the right call. Here's Trinity. To Nakaya.
Oh,
she just
yeah.
knocks it down.
Yeah, she
Rylan
did.
Jensen. And then didn't even go up with it.
Didn't. I don't know if Jensen really fell off balance or if that was a great performance by her, but either way, she did the right thing and she drew that charge, and that's 2 now on Griffith.
Here's Jensen with it. Lob pass across the line. Van Horn to Cunningham. No, and that's going to be another foul on Nakaya, her third.
It is, and it's going to send Cunningham to the free throw line, and Madison Bell's up off the bench. She's about to come in for Griffith.
Yeah, that's a big one. You already got Camry Ahart with 3 fouls. Trinity has 2 fouls, and now Nakaya has 3. The fouls, by the way, are 5-0 in the quarter, and the free throw is good. 1-point game.
Cunningham looking to tie this one up here.
And the second shot is good as well. We're knotted at 18. This has been a free throw heavy game. We still have 18 minutes left of regulation.
So I have a feeling we haven't seen anything yet.
Nope. Here's Chapman out high with it. Trinity all the way to the bucket. No. And Jensen tracks down the rebound in the far corner, and it's tied up. This time the arrow favors Silex with 1:48 to go. And we'll send it down the hall for an Eagle 102 game break.
Well, we're at halftime here in the 6-7 consolation game, the first consolation game over here in the middle school. Of course, the home team 8-seed Bowling Green Lady Cats, they're seated and watching this one unfold, where it's basically been Van Far showing off some grit and determination. They have completely frustrated North Callaway. They'll have to get it together in the locker room because they've just not been able to find any kind of foothold, either defensively or offensively. Van Far has basically run both sides of the floor. Miley Keller, my goodness. She had a 3-pointer, 2 other buckets in this quarter. She had 6 points in the first quarter, so she's leading things for Van Far. I think I know where she wants to be on Saturday, but right now it is Van Far leading North Callaway 20-8. This has been another Eagle 102 Sports game break.
To the bucket, as now trailing by 2 are the Louisiana Lady Bulldogs. 20-18. After that Hope Cunningham basket on the other end. Silex out high with it, Sam Gradicke. To Rylan Jensen. And a foul out high, going to be whistled on Serenity.
Well, that's her first, I believe.
It is. With 33 seconds to go. Silex hung around. Louisiana got themselves in foul trouble. And now Jensen going to head to the line in the bonus.
Louisiana's going to have to clean up the fouls in the second half.
First shot no good. I don't think they have any other option at this point.
Yeah, you've got to clean them up for sure. And that's a lot of it's going to include stop reaching. Move your feet, stop reaching.
Mm-hmm. Second shot for Rylan Jensen, and that one's good. 3-point lead, the biggest so far for Silex. They hadn't led since the opening bucket. And now a foul going to be whistled on Jensen. That's her first. The first foul against Silex in the quarter. We're down to 26.5 seconds to go. Here's Chapman in the backcourt. Trinity. To Serenity. Scratch that, reverse it. Serenity with it now. And she is hip checked by Sawyer Twellman.
So I guess Silex decided with 12 seconds to go, they throw a few fouls in.
Yeah, exactly.
Remind them that they're able to foul.
Womack throws it away. Taken by Jensen. Spins to Granicke off the glass. Her first bucket. And Silex leads 23-18. Buzzer beater off the rim, no good. And we head to the locker room, and a surprise. Silex comes from behind from 5 down to now lead by 5. 23-18 over Louisiana in this 2-3 matchup from the Bowling Green Invitational on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by DC Septic and Drain, Central Elevator, your Purina dealer, DG Firearms, and Randy's Jewelry.
The Eagle 102 Sports Halftime Report is coming up, and find scores and more anytime on KJFMradio.com and the KJFM Radio app.
Backdoor Brick Oven Pizza has fire baked pizza for everyone. Now you have multiple ways to get your favorite meal. You can call 573-324-4444 or go online to backdoorbrickoven.com and DoorDash will deliver it. While on the website, browse through all the meal options, including your healthier choices, like a crustless pizza, a 12-inch cauliflower crust, or a salad. Remember, Backdoor Brick Oven Pizza is a great gathering place for all your parties as well. Backdoor Brick Oven Pizza, Business 61 South in Bowling Green.
Don't have time to stop by the bank? That's not a problem if you're a customer of People's Bank & Trust. With our mobile and online banking service, you can now bank from anywhere, all from the convenience of your desktop and smartphone. So start banking on your schedule and download the People's Bank & Trust app today. People's Bank & Trust, hometown banking the way it should be. Member FDIC.
Romar Supply has expanded their area with a brand new location in Bowling Green. For more than 45 years, Romar Supply has been the trusted local source for plumbing, electrical, septic, and drainage materials, plus rental equipment and trailer sales, serving contractors and homeowners across their region from their original Troy location. Visit them at romarsupplyinc.com or like them on Facebook. Your local supplier since 1979, Romar Supply. Now open at 1609 Business Highway 54 West in Bowling Green.
Everyone needs help with something at some point in their life. This is Tracy B. with PCHD, and I am here to remind you that we have certified community health workers staffed at our office that offer assistance for free to those who need help navigating local resources and more. Please don't hesitate to call 573-324-2111 to learn more, or visit our website at pikecountyhealth.org.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Bowling Green Tractor, State Farm agents Rod Prentice and Brenda Crawford, Vicki Cadwallader Real Estate, and Pepsi.
It's now time for the Eagle 102 Sports Halftime Report on your area sports leader, KJFM Radio.
23-18 our score after 2 quarters as Silex comes from 5 down to lead by 5 at the half. 23-18 over Louisiana, and we'll get a full scoring update from both gyms as we go along here in the halftime report, brought to you by Pike Lincoln Technical Center Neolia. Go for your future by visiting pltc.edu today. But just an interesting first half. We were talking about all the fouls that Silex was committing in the first quarter, led to a 13-8 lead. Said Louisiana just didn't take advantage of those fouls. We're just 3 for 8. And then the script gets flipped in the second quarter until the final 30 seconds. It was Louisiana with 5 fouls and Silex with none. They did pick up a couple there late, but that really allowed the Lady Owls a little flow without Ahart in there. And then Nakia Griffith, who was so good in the first quarter, picking up 3 fouls. Trinity Chapman with a couple of fouls. It just, it really kind of snowballed for Louisiana hit them all at once, and all of a sudden their 5-point lead disappeared, and they're down by 5 after 2.
You know, I think one of the big things is Silex figured out that Louisiana's going to foul, so you might as well take it to them. And then when Silex got to the free throw line, they made their shots.
Well, and I think the adjustment was they saw that Louisiana was reaching.
They did.
They were kind of just hanging around, and instead of moving their feet, they were trying to reach and grab, and once Silex keyed in on that, it was a whole new ball game.
It was, and I think that there's probably going to be a lot of talking in the locker room. I think Louisiana, the big thing is move your feet, quit reaching. You know, once you get to the free throw line, let's make some free throws. We'll get to those the scoring report coming up here in just a little bit, brought to you by Pike Lincoln Technical Center. But really, Louisiana was only held to 5 points in the second quarter, and Silex's defense came out, did what they needed, forced turnovers. Some of the throws that Louisiana made weren't smart ones. They went right to Silex players. So Louisiana's really got to clean it up here in the second half.
And after Camry and Nakia picked up those third fouls, then the rhythm of that offense
I agree.
just went away. So
it deflated him a little bit.
Yeah, and you know, you're used to a certain style with Nakia, and you know, that kick-out 3 looked so pretty in the first half.
Yeah,
and she was contributing offensively on the score sheet as well with 9 points.
Yeah, she's their leading scorer right now.
So without her in there, it just kind of pumped the brakes a little bit. And I think Trinity, Serenity, and Reese Womack are good enough that they can make those adjustments, but that's what they're talking about right
Absolutely.
now.
I agree.
In that that Louisiana locker room. 23-18 our score after 2. We'll take a break, come back with that Pike Lincoln Technical Center scoring update from both gyms after this on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by McMailer & Sons Backhoe and Excavating, Bolin Chevrolet, Adams Plumbing and Electrical, and Sun Window Company.
Backdoor Brick Oven Pizza has fire baked pizza for everyone. Now you have multiple ways to get your favorite meal. You can call 573-324-4444 or go online to backdoorbrickoven.com and DoorDash will deliver it. While on the website, browse through all the meal options, including your healthier choices, like a crustless pizza, a 12-inch cauliflower crust, or a salad. Remember, Backdoor Brick Oven Pizza is a great gathering place for all your parties as well. Backdoor Brick Oven Pizza, Business 61 South in Bowling Green.
Your car, your stuff, your savings. Combine your auto and renter's insurance with a call to State Farm Insurance agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana, and let Cindy show you how to put life back in your life insurance. Auto, home, and life. Make your wallet happy. Here to help life go right, State Farm Insurance agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana.
Create the perfect look at Randy's Jewelry in Troy. Discover a huge selection of women's and men's jewelry, from fine and fashion rings to bracelets, necklaces, earrings, watches, and more. Silver, gold, and colored jewelry for every occasion. Visit Randy's Jewelry, 400 Main Street in Troy.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Shelter Insurance Agent Ashley Jenkins, Gambino's Eatery, and Hannibal Regional Medical Group.
This is the Eagle 102 Sports Halftime Report on KJFM Radio and the KJFM Radio app.
About 3.5 minutes to go before we start the second half, and our scoring update brought to you by Pike Lincoln Technical Center, Neolia. Go for your future by visiting pltc.edu today. They've got a prospective student night coming up soon. Find all the details on the website, pltc.edu.
All right, we'll start with the home squad, the Lady Bulldogs. Again, I mentioned their leading scorers, Nakia Griffith. She has 9 on the night, and then Serenity Trinity Chapman, and Reese Womack each have 3. That's all the scoring for their 18 points. They've put up 3 threes, but they're only 3 for 8 from the charity stripe. For Silex, they're really spreading out their scoring. Leading the way for them now is Hope Cunningham. She's got 7 points. Austin Van Horn, Morgan Kuntz each have 4, along with Rylan Jensen. And then Sam Gradicke and Madison Lichtai, and each have 2. Now I can get myself going. They have 23 points. They only have 1 3 on the night, but they are 10 for 16 from the charity stripe, and that tells you a lot right there.
23-18 Silex after 2. And let's check the scoring from that Van Far North Callaway game with an Eagle 102 game break. Well, we'll get that in a little bit. 23-18 here. Take a break. Second half action after this on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Center Locker Service, Custom Work Salon and Tanning, JJ's Taco Burger and Donuts, and Kern's Construction. Game on, Bowling Green. Fuel up before or after the games at a Taste of Philly steak during the 101st Bowling Green basketball tournament. Show your Bowling Green Bobcat or Clopton Hawks discount card, buy 2 dinner entrees, and get a free appetizer. A Taste of Philly steak. Great food for game day.
Central State Bank's team takes the time to understand your unique needs and goals. Join thousands of satisfied customers and experience the personal touch and professional service that set them apart. Visit one of the convenient locations in Pleasant Hill, Pittsfield, Kinderhook, Quincy, and Clayton. Central State Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Hi, this is Patrick Cuppy, Assistant Rehab Director and Physical Therapist at PCMH Outpatient Physical Therapy. Since beginning to work for Pike County Memorial Hospital in 2012, I've had the privilege of getting to know many of you and would like to take this opportunity to thank everyone for their support. I invite those of you who are suffering from muscle or joint pain to schedule a complimentary screening in order to determine if physical therapy can aid in your recovery. Please choose Pike County Memorial Hospital for all of your physical therapy needs. In Bowling Green, call 324-3105. In Louisiana, call 560-5530.
The Eagles Nest Inn Bed and Breakfast in Louisiana offers inviting guest rooms, each with its own unique character and historic charm. Call or book online at theeaglesnestinbb.com.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Eagles Bluff Golf Course, People's Bank and Trust, Pike County Health Department, and Missouri State Representative Chad Perkins.
Start of the second half. It's Silex 23, Louisiana 18 in this 2-3 matchup, and the 2 seed needs to make an adjustment if they want to get into the championship game, and Silex needs to keep the trend going as it has been over the last 8-9 minutes of action.
That is very true, and I tell you what, Louisiana kind of showed Clopton, who was sitting out here waiting for to go in the locker room, get dressed. They kind of showed him a little bit of a weakness there, and we'll see if that ends up coming into play as well.
Silex already on the floor. Louisiana finally making their way out.
Looks like we have the same starting 5 for both teams back on the court. Louisiana gets the ball to start.
And across the line with it is Trinity to Serenity. Backing up, gives it to Womack between the circles. To the near point for Chapman. Trinity tells Serenity to go that way, gives it to Nikia Griffith with Van Horn in her face. Now to Womack, ball fake as she works against Gradicke. Gives it to Trinity. Trinity Chapman back to the center circle to Nikia Griffith. Goes against Van Horn to the bucket. Both of them go down, no whistle, and it's almost stolen back now, tied up. It'll be Silex ball on the alternating arrow.
It was a nice hustle from Jensen and Reese Womack to go for that loose basketball.
Sam Gradicke to inbound. And gets it to Morgan Kuntz to the far side for Hope Cunningham. Now Rylan Jensen to the near side for Gradicke. Now Kuntz on a weave. Leaves it for Van Horn. And that 3 is just a little bit long. And Nikia the rebound. And just clears out Cunningham. She went down very easy. Here's Nikia. Kick to the corner. 3 wasn't there for Chapman. So she gives it off to sister Trinity. Back to Serenity on the far point. Bounce pass, low blocks, Ahart, double team, and out of bounds. They're going to say it was blocked out of bounds by Van Horn.
I wonder if they're going to let him play this second half now. They may have called it tight in the first half and maybe letting them play a little bit here in the second.
Yeah, I think they're also, they probably had a conversation with the coaches that Silex are going down a little easy. So I think they're going to tell them to toughen up a little bit through the non-calls. Out high, Ahart lost control. And picked back up by Chapman. Jump ball. And the arrow favors, it should be Silex, shouldn't it?
No, Silex just got it on the jump ball down here. We're at the tie-up between Jensen and Womack.
Yep. Lob pass, Ahart. To Womack. Through the defense. Cut it too fine. If she wouldn't have clapped about missing the shot, she would have got that rebound. And a little bump, and that's going to be 4 on Ahart. The bucket goes through for Kuntz. And with 5:54 to go in the third, Ahart picks up her 4th foul.
Yeah, they definitely don't need that. And the kicker is nobody's getting up off the bench for Louisiana.
And the shot, they didn't count the bucket, okay.
All right then.
They said it was not continuation.
I don't know that I completely understand.
No.
If it was on the shot and the bucket went in, but they're saying it didn't count.
Yeah.
I'm
shouldn't be a shooting foul.
I'm confused.
Yeah.
It was either on the floor or it was a shooting foul.
Yeah. Because it definitely went in. Far side with it. Jensen knocks it out of bounds away from Serenity.
Again, getting in there, using that quickness. And the Silex defense stays pretty close to that arc. They let the Louisiana Lady Bulldogs have room outside that arc, but they don't let them get too close to it.
Good crossover by Chapman to the bucket and
nice.
in. Serenity Chapman makes it a 3-point game. Kicked, no kick call. Ball loose, picked up by Trinity. She'll take the 3 to tie. Yes! Wow, what a turn.
That was great work there by the Lady Dogs.
And almost another steal. Knocked out of bounds.
Unfortunately, though, if they're calling that on Trinity, that's going to be her 3rd.
That is. They could have let that just be out of bounds.
Oh.
Ball tipped and taken. Here comes Trinity to the hoop. Oh, no. That would have given Louisiana back the lead. Silex the rebound. Jensen across the line. 4:45 on the clock. Good spin on Micaiah. Now gives up her dribble, gives it to ABH, who hands it to Morgan Kuntz. Gradicke off the hands of Van Horn. And here comes Louisiana.
Lady
Trinity.
Dogs look to take the lead here.
3, top of the key, off the glass, no good. I think that was a pass off glass to Womack, who made no mistake.
She did not. She was right there. And again, nice technique from Womack. Gets that rebound, doesn't bring it down, takes it right back up, draws the foul in the process. So she's going to go for the and 1.
And a lead for Louisiana again after trailing by 5. Let's send it down the hall for an Eagle 102 game break.
Well, with just under a minute to play in the third, it's still all Van Far. They're leading 31-12 over North Callaway in this 6-7 matchup in the small gym. That's been another Eagle 102 game break.
There you go. 26-23 as Womack makes the free throw.
Man, Trinity has been there all night. Her defensive aggressiveness tonight has been on point, especially here starting in the second half.
3-point lead for Louisiana. Kuntz with it. Crossover gets it across the line. Goes to the hoop. Ahart made her change direction at the last second, and the shot goes offline.
Well, really, Ahart was set up well, and if Kuntz had made contact, I have a feeling Ahart would have went down and got the charge, so she changed directions instead.
One too many passes there, and it goes off of Kylie's hand back to Silex. Nakaya giving chase. Probably a good idea not to reach in that time. Skip past the near side, Lichtai with it. Madison. Over to the far side for Van Horn. Van Horn to the bucket. No.
Too hard.
Cunningham gets the rebound and is fouled. Hope Cunningham.
Oh, and are they going to call it on Griffith?
3:35 on the clock.
They do, and that is her fourth.
So she's got 4 and Ahart's got 4. Camry already sitting on the bench.
She tried to plead her case a little bit with Greg Ellis, and
Cunningham's free throw rims out. And Coach Fricky, he's kind of on the precipice there. She makes the second. 2-point game, 26-24, Louisiana with the lead in the ball. Here's Serenity Chapman. Drops it off for Trinity. Out high, pushes a pass, and a foul going to be called.
And that's going to go against Kuntz, as Griffith may have sold that one well.
Third on Morgan Kuntz. .320 on the clock. Inbound goes to Nakaya. Hands it off for Trinity. Now for Nakaya. To Womack. Kick out. Ahart. Nakaya for 3. That's offline. Rebound chased down the corner. And a pushing foul going to be called on Ryland Jensen, her second.
All right.
5 minutes gone here, third quarter. Substitution. Lichtai back in for Kuntz. (26-24) Louisiana. Bounce pass. Gets it in to Chapman off the glass. And Trinity Chapman with 2 more.
Man, she just gave a nice little fake, went under the arms of Hope Cunningham and laid off the glass. Great move.
Van Horn blocked down by Ahart. Put back, blocked by Womack. Third opportunity, blocked. Out of bounds, and it's going to be Louisiana ball. Good job by Nakaya to block out Ryland Harris. And a timeout on the floor. 2:40 to go. It's Louisiana 28, Silex 24 from the Bowling Green Invitational on Eagle 102 Sports.
Bowling Green Invitational Tournament coverage brought to you by Magruder Limestone, Bill Allen Auction Services, Bowling Green Lumber Company, and A Taste of Philly.
Mike Ingram Plumbing Sales and Service specializes in all things plumbing, from repairs and professional installations to detailed camera inspections and new home construction. Their expert team has you covered. Experience quality plumbing done right. Call Mike Ingram Plumbing Sales and Service today at 573-719-9474.
Eagle 102 Sports coverage brought to you all season long by State Farm Insurance Agent Cindy Blaylock, Central State Bank of Illinois, and Eolia Landscape Supply.
28-24. Louisiana trailed by 5 at the half, now lead by 4 against Silex in this 2-3 matchup.
I tell you what, I don't know how the pep talks went at the halftime, but I think Louisiana came out with the, I don't want to say a better attitude because that's not what I mean, but they're more on key at this point, outside of the fouls.
Yeah. I mean,
they almost came out with the more of a will to win.
Yes, they have a lot more energy and are a lot more responsibility here in the third quarter. Chapman across the line with it. That's Serenity over to the far side for Kylie Ahart. Now to Trinity. Over to the far side for Womack. Reese to Nakaya Griffith. Nakaya to the hoop. Yes!
Man, I don't know how she does it. She is able to throw up some shots and bank them in. She must have that Adam Sandler touch where she knows right where to hit on that.
Now a steal
backboard.
by Womack. Bounce pass. Chapman off the glass for 2 more. Trinity Chapman.
Great assist from Reese Womack to go across the court and find Chapman in stride.
Van Horn. Long pass taken away by Nakaya.
Oh, and Lichtai is going to pick up the foul.
Her second. Trying to avoid the steal, she got into Nakaya Griffith, who is playing with 4 fouls, so any contact with number 12, you kind of hold your breath a little bit.
Yeah, no kidding. Louisiana now has their largest lead of the night at 8.
And here's Trinity with it. To Kylie Ahart, now for Serenity. Almost ran into Womack, gives it to Trinity. Trinity to the corner for Nakaya. Scoop to Ahart, she can't catch it clean, gives it back to Nakaya Griffith. She'll go back to the high blocks off the glass and 2 more. She is just throwing them up there.
She is.
And all her prayers are being answered at this point. And there's a block on Cunningham. Cunningham turns it over with 1:27 to go. It's a 10-point lead for Louisiana. That's a 15-point swing as Silex only 1 point so far here in the quarter. That is a huge reversal. Here's Trinity. To Nakaya. Good ball fake against Lichtai. A little too much off the glass this time. And here comes Silex with Kuntz. And that ball goes. Morgan Kuntz, Euro stepped all the way to Berlin. 34-26. Chapman, things open up for her. She reverses, can't get it to hold. Rolls off the rim, and Harris the rebound. Good pass, and
and Gradicke couldn't quite catch up to it.
She kind of got her legs tangled up a little bit, and it went down awkwardly, helped up by Womack, and I think she's okay.
Looks like she's running back, but kind of kicking that right leg a little bit, maybe to shake off a little stinger she's got going on.
It's one of the worst things where you just can't control
Yeah.
those legs. You almost go into Flintstones mode. Good spin. Trinity leaves it for Nakaya. Nakaya to the hoop. And, won't get that one to go. Stolen and a foul called. I think it's going to be against Silex and Cunningham.
I believe you're right. And really, Silex is leaving a hole, basically from this near elbow straight down to the basket open for Louisiana. It's been like that the last 4 or 5 trips.
While Nakaya shoots free throws with 19 seconds left, let's send it down the hall for an Eagle 102 game break.
Well, Vanfire has managed to double up the score, and the pace of this game has ground to a halt as neither team really is getting anything going. But it is 36-17. Vanfire firmly in control of this. 4:52 left in the 4th quarter. It's been another Eagle 102 game break.
Thank you very much. And Silex has the ball after Nakaya made 1 of 2 free throws. Almost thrown away. Harris back for Lichtai. Now to Harris again. Nakaya better watch herself there. Almost carried the ball. Far side, Kuntz for 3, short. And that'll do it for the 3rd quarter. It's Louisiana 35, Silex 26 as we head to the 4th on Eagle 102 Sports.
Bowling Green Invitational Tournament coverage brought to you by Custom Works Salon and Tanning, Law Offices of Briscoe and Brannon, Romar Supply, and Mimi's Pantry.
Backdoor Brick Oven Pizza has fire baked pizza for everyone. Now you have multiple ways to get your favorite meal. You can call 573-324-4444 or go online to backdoorbrickoven.com and DoorDash will deliver it. While on the website, browse through all the meal options, including your healthier choices, like a crustless pizza, a 12-inch cauliflower crust, or a salad. Remember, Backdoor Brick Oven Pizza is a great gathering place for all your parties as well. Backdoor Brick Oven Pizza, Business 61 South in Bowling Green.
When it's time to honor your loved ones, trust the experience and care of Shireman Memorials. With decades of experience, Jason's team will help you create a memorial that your family will be proud of for generations. Visit Shireman Memorials today at 1135 West Washington Street in Pittsfield, where memories are carved to last.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Noah Builders, Pike County Mutual Insurance Agents Corey Buchanan and Shelley Clucky, Eagles Nest End, and People's Savings Bank.
8 minutes remains in regulation, a 9-point lead for Louisiana. That was a 14-point swing in the third quarter, Marianne.
Yeah, that's crazy.
As Silex had led by 5 at the half. Near side with it is Lichtai. Gets it to Cunningham. Back up top for Harris to Gradicke. Back to Cunningham. Her shot won't go. Rebound knocked around. Picked up by Womack for Louisiana. Reese dogged up the floor by Harris. Gives it to Chapman. Serenity now Nakaya from the corner. That misses everything and rolls off of Womack back to Silex. On the run to the basket. Good block by Ahart. Out of bounds. It'll stay with the Owls. Camry got all ball. Made sure to get all ball that time on that block.
Yeah,
Playing with 4 fouls.
Her and Griffith both.
They're standing right next to each other. To the bucket. And 2 more for Lichtai. She's got 4.
Boy, she split those defenders nicely and did it with what made it look like little effort.
Across the line is Trinity to Camry Ahart, who hands it. Nope. Fake the handoff to Serenity. Takes to the bucket. No. Cunningham, very lucky she didn't pick up foul number 3 there. Ball loose. Picked up by Serenity. Pass ahead. Ahart. No. Off the back iron and out. Chased to the near side. Chapman got a shoulder check and a timeout taken by Louisiana. As Silex getting a little physical.
Yep. Well,
going away from the basket there. 35-28 our score. Louisiana timeout on Eagle 102 Sports.
Bowling Green Invitational Tournament coverage brought to you by William Road Enterprises and JGS Cattle Company, Pike Lincoln Technical Center, Spring Valley Accounting, and McDingers.
It's a new year, a fresh start for a lot of things. But here's a question to kick things off. When's the last time your online bank supported your community? If your bank doesn't have a front door, it probably isn't supporting local schools, charities, or small businesses. At PSB, your money stays right here, helping the community you live in grow. This year, make a local choice. PSB Bank, local banking that makes a difference. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Ackles Farm Market, Pike County Memorial Hospital, and Community State Bank of Missouri.
Stolen off the inbound by Morgan Kuntz. And here she comes for Silex into the corner. Lichtai for 3 is good. Madison Lichtai.
Well, that's one way to cut back into this lead from the Louisiana Bulldogs.
Just a 4-point game. Ahart. Gives it to Nakaya to the bucket and in. Just sling it up there, kid.
Keep on doing it. It's working. That's all there is to it.
37-31 Louisiana. Cunningham off the glass on a nice feed from Rylan Jensen. She's got 10.
And really, Louisiana just let it go. Nobody was really looking to collapse that defense to stop her.
That's what happens when you got 2 players with 4 fouls.
That's true.
And it's still 5:51 to play. Kick out. Trinity for 3 is long, and the rebound pulled down by Rylan Jensen.
Oh, nice block there by Chapman on the throw.
And a steal from behind, and Lichtai going to pick up the personal.
She thought she just got a hold of it, but you don't come from behind and make contact and walk away with the ball without there being a foul.
3rd foul on Madison. Ahart gets the inbound, hands it off to Serenity. 4-point game, Trinity with the ball. Gets a pick from Ahart. Now to Nakaya. Thought about taking that 3. Back to Serenity. Serenity between the circles, reverses, goes through the defense to the hoop and in. Serenity Chapman has 7.
You know, if they're going to give you the lane, take it.
39-33. Back to a 6-point advantage for the Lady Dogs. And a timeout on the floor taken by Silex this time with 5:05 to go. 39-33, they trail Louisiana. Let's send it down the hall for an Eagle 102 game break.
2:44 left in this fourth quarter, and it's a, win or go home in the consolation 6-7 matchup here, but it's all Van Far. 38-17 they're leading. Kenya Jones has made a couple of points here, and they've put her on the free throw line a couple of times, so Miley Keller owned the first half with 14 points, and it's Kenya Jones in the second half. It looks like Van Far punching their ticket to the consolation final. This has been another Eagle 102 game break.
Thank you very much, April. And here we still have 30 seconds left in the timeout, so we'll take a 30-second break on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Pike County Memorial Hospital, Shelter Insurance Agent Ashley Jenkins, People's Bank and Trust, and Pepsi.
Ackles Farm Market has locally produced beef, pork, and honey, while there stock up on homegrown fruits and vegetables as well. Open every day, 9 to 7. Ackles Farm Market, just off Highway 54 between Louisiana and Pittsfield.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Bowling Green Tractor, State Farm agents Rod Prentice and Brenda Crawford, Vicki Cadwallader Real Estate, and Pepsi.
Into the front court. Silex with the ball after the timeout. Lichtai leaves it for Jensen. Lichtai. Corner now for Kuntz. Kuntz just ran into Nakaya, and Griffith comes away with the ball. Kick it. Corner. Chapman. Three. Short. No, it is good. I thought that was going to hit the rim. Snuck over. And Trinity with a tray. 42-33, back to a 9-point advantage for Louisiana. Neither team has made it to double digits yet. Silex led by as many as 5, and 9 the biggest lead for the Lady Dogs. Sling it down. Cunningham had it knocked away. Ball goes to the far side, and that one's good for Lichtai. 42-35. Trinity stops just across center court. To the near side for Womack. 3:52 to go. You think they're running a little clock here?
I know that they are, but at the same time, they need to be careful.
Yep. Nakaya for 3. Short. And the rebound pulled down by Jensen. Tipped away. And what do we have?
Well, Ahart, I think.
Yep. She went down.
Ankle. I think she may have twisted her ankle when she went to run, and then Louisiana stole the ball back, and so she turned to go the other way, and I don't think her ankle was helping her out there any.
She'll walk off under her own power, limping pretty significantly. She'll be replaced by Sister Kylie. Ahart for Ahart. And Louisiana keeps possession with 3:35 to go. 42-35. Serenity with the ball off the inbound. Leaves it for Trinity. Edge of the circle. Back to Serenity. Nakaya for 3. And she's fouled again on a three-pointer. Second time tonight.
I think it's going to go against Jensen.
She hit 1 of 3 in this position in the first quarter.
I know Jensen gave her a little pat on the back when she walked past her.
First shot no good. She made the middle one the first time around.
Yeah.
Well, Coach Ricky is talking to Camry Ahart. He's laughing. She's not. Second shot is good. That's 17 points tonight for Nakaya Griffith.
It's crazy. She's
This is
been
a career
fired.
night. Yeah.
She's been fired tonight, that's for sure.
And that one drops through, so she betters her first performance from the free throw line with 3. 44-35, back to a 9-point advantage. Bounce pass, gets it to Jensen. Down low, Van Horn off the glass for 2. She's got 6 tonight.
Oh, and Jensen just, I thought maybe she was going to pick up another foul as Serenity went hard to the ground.
And now she gets the steal. Throws it back. Oh, what a pass to Kuntz. And that's going to be it for Nakaya.
And Nakaya said no.
No. What happened was, Mr. Falloon.
You saw that incorrect. I mean, she's had a great night, and I hate to see her go out with 3 minutes to go because she's had such a good night. But I don't know that I've ever seen anyone tell the official no.
Well, 18 points, you kind of earned the no, don't you?
I agree.
To the near side, here's Kuntz for three. Off the mark, and Trinity the rebound. Here's a long three. No good. And that, maybe not the shot they wanted. That was nearly a walk, but a layup good for Morgan Kuntz. Louisiana's got to slow it down.
They're allowing Silex to chip back into this one.
Out high. Ahart back in the ball game after twisting that ankle. Goes off the glass for two. At least make sure you get points at the end of the possessions. Continue to stretch this thing. Or answer whatever Silex doing on the other end. Here's Kuntz to the bucket. And that's 5 on Camry Ahart with 1:57 to go. Pretty sure they've wrapped things up over in the other gym, so let's set it down for an Eagle 102 game break.
Well, we're just under a minute before wrapping this up, but it's going to be Van Vaar winning 42-21 is the score right now. Van Vaar has the ball. They've played a great game. They're going to be moving on to the consolation final. That's another Eagle 102 game break.
Thank you very much. As Van Vaar going to get past North Callaway and play on Championship Saturday. That'll be the second game tomorrow. As that rims out, missed them both. And the rebound pulled down by Reese Womack. To Trinity Chapman in the backcourt. Spins off of Kuntz, gets across the line. Pass into the corner for Serenity. Now Womack off the glass for two more. Reese Womack has 8. 48-39. Lob pass ahead. Kuntz thought about the three. Gives it to Lichtai. Lichtai feeds Cunningham, and she's fouled by Bell.
And that's Bell's first, I believe.
It is.
Cunningham to the free throw line, and really Silex was pretty hot from the charity stripe a little earlier in this game. They've kind of cooled off some.
She's got 10 points tonight, and she is 4 of 6 and made that one. 5 of 7. And that one's good as well. Makes it a 7-point game.
Maybe she got him back on track this evening.
And a timeout taken on the floor. 48-41, minute 24 to go. Louisiana leads Silex on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Community State Bank of Missouri, Shireman Memorials, and Mike Ingram Plumbing.
Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats is your first stop when stocking your freezer. Brown's has frozen chicken, steaks, brats, and burgers ready to go. For wholesale and custom butchering, Brown's is your first call. It's where quality meets service. Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats. For your meat processing, smokehouse meats, and homemade sausage. Just off Highway 61 in Silex.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Shelter Insurance Agent Ashley Jenkins, Gambino's Eatery, and Hannibal Regional Medical Group.
That game has gone final down the hall. Van Vaar closes out North Callaway by a final of 46-23. So they'll take on either Bowling Green or Ellsbury in the consolation game, which will be at 1:30 tomorrow. The boys' consolation starts things off at noon. Then the girls' consolation game. They'll switch over here at 1 o'clock. There'll actually be 2 games going at the same time for a bit. The girls' third place the girls' championship, and then the boys' third place, and the boys' championship is set for 5:30.
Oh, there's a steal on the inbound play.
Off the glass, no good. Cunningham's putback, no good. Another offensive rebound by the Owls. Back to Van Horn. She feeds it to Cunningham. Yes, and a foul going to be whistled. That's 4 on Trinity. (48-43).
She's going to get the and one here and bring this to a 4-point game if she can sink it.
This game has never been a sure thing for either team.
No.
Rebound picked up by Bell, and a foul in the backcourt.
Van Horn gives her a little push.
That was just good thinking by Reese Womack. I'm going to weave through a couple of people that don't know I'm coming. Draw a foul with 1:10 to go. And like you said, it's the second on Austin Van Horn. Louisiana so good getting the ball inbounds, and now Rylan Jensen picks up her 4th. So still only the 4th team foul.
I know, but if I were Silex's coach, I would tell Jensen that's enough with 1:08 to go. They don't need her fouling out. Never mind. Just going to take her out.
Yep. With 1:08 to go, they'll probably have her in on offense. Good move by Chapman. Serenity, another good move to avoid contact, and finally a foul whistled.
Rylan Harris is like, what do I have to do to get you to call this?
Yeah. Well, you got to touch her. And
we got little fingertip touches. She's like, in the first half, I could just breathe on her, and you called the foul. Come on now.
That was just good movement by Serenity
absolutely.
Chapman. And that was the 5th foul, so she's at the line. And the shot is good.
This is when they count the most.
49-43. Second game, Clopton and Winfield, 1 versus 5. Our second championship semi, and she made them both. 50-43. Under 1 minute to go. Kick back, Van Horn tried to feed it down low, got it. The Cunningham shot off the rim, no good. Womack the rebound. And
Coots gets the steal.
Yeah, got away with a lot of contact too. Now it's stolen back by Serenity, and finally a foul whistle. That's going to be on Lichtai. 41.7 seconds to go, and more free throws coming for the Lady Dogs.
Well, they end up calling a Van Horn on her 3rd. Again, it's just her 3rd, not a big deal, but I'm not sure that Reese Womack was who you wanted to send to the free throw line.
Probably not. And they've only sent her there once for an and one tonight.
And just like that, it was so smooth, the net didn't even move.
Nope. It moved less than that foul earlier on Rylan Harris. Over to the far side off that miss. And that could have been a design miss almost. And another foul on Lichtai. That is her 4th. 34.6 seconds to go. And now it'll be Serenity going to the line. And makes that one. This to make it the largest lead of the night.
Well, and really with this, they've had to deflate the balloon for Silex.
Yeah. 53-43. 10-point Louisiana lead. Van Horn, good spin. Just throws up a wild shot though, and Womack the rebound, and Van Horn picks up her 4th. A stylistic push from Austin Van Horn.
There you go.
You can just see the frustration on the Silex faces as Womack misses 2 in a row.
You can. They came out and they had, a really good second quarter when they outscored Louisiana 15-5. But then Louisiana just came out of the locker room at half just on fire.
Makes the second one. Here comes Silex with 20 seconds to go. Bounce pass. Cunningham lost it out of bounds. Back to Louisiana, and they can dribble this one out.
The key here is for Silex, do not foul.
Yeah.
You're not going to make up your 11-point difference here.
Nope, they just pull back. Louisiana going to another championship game, defeating Silex 54-43. We'll be back with the postgame after this from the Bowling Green Invitational on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Advanced Physical Therapy, State Farm agents Rod Prentice and Brenda Crawford, People's Savings Bank, and Lynn's Heritage House.
The Eagle 102 Sports postgame show is coming up on KJFM Radio.
Don't have time to stop by the bank? That's not a problem if you're a customer of People's Bank and Trust. With our mobile and online banking service, you can now bank from anywhere, all from the convenience of your desktop and smartphone. So start banking on your schedule and download the People's Bank and Trust app today. People's Bank and Trust, hometown banking the way it should be. Member FDIC.
Lynn's Heritage House, your home for affordable and home-like senior living, is perfect for independent seniors or those needing assistance with daily activities. Lynn's has a dedicated staff providing around-the-clock support and comprehensive health monitoring. Residents can relish the same lifestyle they've always enjoyed, but with the peace of mind knowing help is available when needed. If you or someone you know is ready for a retirement home or needs care from a hospital stay or surgery, call Lynn's to set up a tour and visit soon. Lynn's Heritage House, 800 Kelly Lane, Louisiana.
Eolia Landscape Supply has something for every season. They carry mulch, decorative rock, compost, topsoil, weed barriers, railroad ties, and more. Find specials and hours on their Facebook page. Eolia Landscape Supply at 290 North Old Highway 61 in Eolia.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Eagles Bluff Golf Course, People's Bank and Trust, Pike County Health Department, and Missouri State Representative Chad Perkins.
Time now for the Eagle 102 Sports postgame show on KJFM Radio.
Well, Silex had grabbed control of this game in the second quarter, but out of the locker room at halftime, Louisiana grabbed back the momentum, made the adjustments. I know that Camry and Nakia didn't finish in the game, but they both went into the half with 3 fouls and stayed there until past the midway point of the fourth quarter, and were contributors as well as Louisiana comes from behind, 5 down at the break to beat Silex by 11.
You know what? And what else improved as they came out in the second half was free throw shooting. Silex fell off. Louisiana picked it up.
Exactly. And let's get our final scoring numbers. Our Eagle 102 scoring report is brought to you by Pike Lincoln Technical Center in Eolia. Go for your future by visiting pltc.edu today.
Well, leading all scores tonight was Nakia Griffith. She had 18 points a night, was 4 for 8 from the charity stripe, followed by Trinity Chapman with 13, Serenity Chapman with 12. It was Camry A. Hart with 2 and Reese Womack with 10. The Lady Bulldogs ended up being 13 for 23 from the free throw line and knocked down 5 threes on the evening. For the Silex Lady Owls, their leading scorer on the night was Hope Cunningham. She had 14 points, followed by Madison Lichtai with 9. It was Madison Kuntz with 8, Austin Van Horn with 6, Rylan Jensen with 4, and Sam Gradicke with 2. They only had 2 threes on the night and fell from 10 of 16 in the first half to 13 of 25 as a whole in this basketball game from the free throw line.
There's our final scoring numbers. Let's send them down the hall and get the Eagle 102 scoring report from the North Callaway and Van Far game with April.
That was an exciting game to listen to, you guys. Over here, it was a 46-23 final. Van Far, the 6th seed, advancing over 7th seed North Callaway. So they advance to the consolation final. It's 1:30 in the middle school gym tomorrow. And they're going to take on the winner of this next game, the 4 seed Ellsbury versus 8 seed Bowling Green. In this one, though, for North Callaway, it was Sophie Olson leading things with 14 points, and then nobody scored more than 3 points for the rest of the team. And for Van Far, it was a big night for Miley Keller. She scored 14 points in that first half, 6 in the first frame, 8 in the second quarter, and then a 3-pointer in the third. 10 points for Chloe Zumwald, 7 for Kenya Jones, 4 for Peyton Ingram, 2 for Aviana Early, 10 for Chloe Zumwalt, and 4 for Elliot Utterback. So 46-23, Van Far advancing to the consolation. That's another Eagle 102 game break.
Thank you very much. Here again, the final. Louisiana into the championship game over Silex 54-43. So Louisiana will take on either Clopton or Winfield in the championship game. The other team from our second game will take on Silex in the third place game at 1 o'clock on championship Saturday. Hey, that's tomorrow. And that other game, that other championship semi, Clopton, the 1 seed, Winfield, the 5 seed, is coming up next. We'll start the pregame show for you on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Pike County Mutual Insurance agents Corey Buchanan and Shelley Clucky, Noah Builders, Central State Bank of Illinois, and Heart Care Chiropractic Center.
The Eagle 102 Sports pregame show is coming up. And listen for the Eagle Morning Show, weekdays from 6 to 9 on KJFM Radio.
Find a dining experience that blends timeless charm with unforgettable flavor. Step into Watson 1838 downtown Pittsfield. Located inside the historic William Watson Hotel, Watson 1838 serves up classic American dishes in a warm, inviting atmosphere. From perfectly grilled steaks to comfort food favorites, every meal is made to satisfy. Open Wednesday through Saturday for lunch and dinner. Watson 1838. History you can taste. 105 East Washington Street, Pittsfield.
Hey, I'm Megan Smelser, a physical therapist with Advanced Physical Therapy in Bowling Green. Along with treating many orthopedic conditions, we treat many neurological conditions as well, from vertigo, post-concussion syndrome, post-stroke, multiple sclerosis, and we are certified in the BIG program that is a well-known treatment for Parkinson's. Our biggest goal is for you to get back to what matters to you, whether that be your favorite hobbies, keeping up with your children or your grandchildren, or simply getting around your home with ease. At Advance, we know you have a choice when it comes to physical therapy. We hope you choose Advance PT. We are conveniently located across from the high school track and football field. Call us today to schedule your next physical therapy appointment at 573-324-6079.
State Farm in Pittsfield understands that life can be tough. The State Farm staff is there to help you make smart decisions when it comes to all your insurance needs. Call or stop by the office Monday through Friday between 9 to 5 to talk to an agent. State Farm in Pittsfield is located at 311 Half West Washington Street in Pittsfield, serving Pike County, Illinois, and the surrounding areas.
Eagle 102 Sports coverage brought to you all season long by State Farm Insurance Agent Cindy Blaylock, Central State Bank of Illinois, and Eolia Landscape Supply.
It's now time for the Eagle 102 Sports pregame show on KJFM Radio and streaming on KJFMradio.com and the KJFM Radio app.
Well, Marianne, we're ready for our second championship semifinal here from the Bowling Green Invitational as the 1 seed Clopton Lady Hawks take on the 5 seed Winfield Lady Warriors, who upset the 4 seed. I mean, that's a slight upset.
Yeah.
Ellsbury in the opening round, 54-39. It was more the score that was surprising than the 5 beating the 4, because they handled, and Ellsbury really struggled from start to finish in that ball game.
Well, you know, we've seen the Ellsbury Lady Indians kind of struggle off and on all season. The consistency isn't exactly there. Winfield took advantage of that the other night, and they're the ones here in this championship bracket. And you know what? I don't think that they're what's the word I'm trying to look for? They're going to put some pressure on Clopton, or attempt to. Clopton is down a player tonight. Bo Beecham is out. I know she had a really good game the other night. You all were talking about it as she got started. She is out with the flu. They're hoping that she will be better and able to play tomorrow night.
Well, and that's what kept Campbell Lindsay out of the starting lineup the other night. Was
yep, she had the flu.
She had the flu and a little skid in the snow as well. So she didn't start, but she came off the bench and played very well. As Clopton had 10 different players score in that game against Bowling Green.
And I do look for that maybe again tonight. You know, if Clopton is on early, they're going to pull up and get that nice lead, and then they're going to sub some of those players in and give them some more playing time. But Winfield, you're going to have to shut down the Spoonster girls. That's all there is to it. Between Charlie and Tinley, where there's one, the other, you know, there's the other. And then you can't even discount Ashley Noah, who's going to come in from anywhere and put up some points. So there's just a lot of people to guard here in this Clopton team, and Winfield's really going to have to be on it tonight if they want to advance that championship matchup.
Don't give away too many of our secrets. Our keys to the game are coming up next on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by William Watson Hotel and Watson 1838, J. Roberts Jewelers, Wood Smoked Meats, and Hayden's Motorsports.
The Eagle 102 Sports Keys to the Game are right around the corner. Brought to you by Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate.
It's a great time to buy or sell a home. I'm Vicki Cadwalder, and I take pride in offering skills that make the process go smoothly from beginning to end. Even after closing, I enjoy staying in touch and being there to help you if you have any other needs or questions. Call me and we'll create a personalized plan just for you. Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate, loving our small town life.
Count on Adams Plumbing and Electrical in Bowling Green to get the job done right. Locally owned, licensed, and insured with free estimates you can trust. Call 573-470-6215 for your repair and installation experts. Adams Plumbing and Electrical.
Greatness doesn't happen overnight. It takes time, focus, and dedication. At Shelter Insurance, we understand that, because we put in the hard work and dedication for decades.
Ask me, Ashley Jenkins, about Shelter's auto, home, and life options.
To measure the true value of a compact tractor, break out all the jobs it can do. You'll have a long list with the New Holland Workmaster Series 25, 35, or 40 compact tractor from Bowling Green Tractor. If you value performance and economy, see Bowling Green Tractor on Business 61 in Bowling Green today about a Workmaster 25, 35, or 40 compact tractor.
Eagle 102 Sports coverage brought to you all season long by Noah Builders, Pike County Mutual Insurance Agents Corey Buchanan and Shelley Clucky, Eagles Nest End, and People's Savings Bank.
Time now for the Eagle 102 Sports Keys to the Game on KJFM. Sponsored by Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate in Louisiana.
And our keys to the game for Clopton and Winfield. For Clopton, you can't not take Winfield seriously.
That's right, and you have to go out there and treat them just like they were, a number 2 seed. You've got to play them hard. You can't let up on the gas. You can't give them any room. And kind of based on the last game, you can't do the small tic-tac fouls. You cannot do that. You've got to play smart basketball tonight.
And you got to look out for the duo down low. Kaylee Walcott, a very athletic player. Look for her in the goggles tonight. And off the bench, Jolene Laswell is a very good replacement. She actually led Winfield in scoring off the bench the other night in the semifinals. So look out for those two. And of course, Cecilia Campbell is going to be putting her points on the board as well. Those are our keys to the game. Starting lineups right around the corner. I believe we're going to have the national anthem here momentarily on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Service and Supply Co-op of Bowling Green, Buchanan Excavating, Ackles Farm Market, and Bill Allen Auction Service.
The Eagle 102 Sports starting lineups are coming up. Brought to you by Community State Banks of Missouri.
This is Marianne Everhart with Community State Bank of Missouri. At Community State Bank, we don't just work here, we live here. When you bank with us, you're not just an account number, you're part of something bigger. Community State Bank of Missouri, with branches in Bowling Green and Troy. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Geared Up, located just off the square in Pittsfield, is your go-to destination for high-quality screen printing, embroidery, and custom apparel. Proudly serving local schools, businesses, and organizations, the team at Geared Up is dedicated to helping communities look their best, whether you're updating your wardrobe, shopping for the perfect gift, or outfitting your team. Geared Up offers a wide selection of in-stock items to choose from. Need custom gear for a fundraiser, business, or special event? They've got you covered. Stop by Geared Up today to see how they can bring your vision to life with quality, creativity, and service you can count on. Geared Up, off the square in Pittsfield.
At Gambino's Eatery in Louisiana, we're always cooking up ways to serve you better. We're now open Wednesday through Saturday, taking orders from 11 a.m. all the way until 8 p.m. So you've got even more time to enjoy your favorites. We're closed on Sundays, but still available for private events with advanced booking. Real food, real flavor, right here in Pike County. Gambino's Eatery in Louisiana.
If it's not on the menu, we don't talk about it.
The Eagle 102 Sports starting lineups on KJFM are sponsored by Community State Banks of Missouri in Bowling Green and Troy.
Well, the birthday boy, Kerry Bibb, looked like my dad installing a VCR in 1983 before getting that national anthem on here at Bowling Green High School. Our starters for this one for the 5-seed Winfield Warriors, they're 9-6, coached by Noah Wirtz. They'll start a senior, number 2, Olivia Van Cleve. A sophomore gets to start, number 4, Riley Van Cleve. Senior, number 22, Cecilia Campbell. Number 33, a senior, Kaylee Walcott. And number 1, Chloe Havacan, gets the
she does.
start. She wasn't even dressed the other night for Winfield.
Well, you know, I was looking down there to see if maybe I looked at it wrong, but no, number 1, the junior, is out there, Havacan. So we'll see, of course, they're in their road black jerseys with white numbers and red trim.
And for the number 1 seed, Clopton Lady Hawks, 16-0, coached by Devin Streed. They will start number 15, a 5'5 junior, Charlie Spoonster. Number 22, a 5'9 junior, Ashlyn Noah. Number 24, a 5'2 senior, Campbell Lindsay, gets a start. Number 33, a 5'7 senior, Tinley Spoonster. And number 55, a 5'9 junior, Callie Noah, rounds out the starters. So Van Cleve, Campbell, Walcott, and Havacan. And for Clopton, it's Spoonster, Noah, Spoonster, and Lindsay.
This is sisters.
Yeah.
The game of the traveling sisters here.
Yeah, you got Van Cleves, you got Noah's, you got Spoonsters. Good luck, Marianne.
Oh, my goodness. Well, thank you. Thank you very much. We'll see how this goes.
I had Trinity and Serenity.
Yeah, I like how you took the pair of sisters.
Yeah.
One pair. I have 3. That's okay.
And they do have I had the A-Hearts, too.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
We were very rarely in together.
Yeah. They usually replaced each other.
Yeah, so Campbell's jumping center against Ashlyn Noah. Clopton moving from our right to left. Ball's in the air, and here we go. Winfield's going to control the basketball as Olivia Van Cleve controls it. She's picked up by Campbell Lindsay over the far wing. Looks early three-point shot on the way, and that's dropped by Riley Van Cleve to take the early three-point lead. Charlie Spooster to Tinley. Tinley says, look at this, and I'll do that, and hers is off the mark. With the rebound is Campbell. Campbell feeds it out to Walcott. Walcott goes down cross court and it's taken away by Lindsay. Lindsay to Spoonster. That's Charlie. Charlie looked to push it up the court. Over the far side to Tinley once again. She pulls up on the wing right in the middle of Winfield's bench. Back up top to Lindsay. Lindsay works it around to Charlie. Charlie gives a head fake, takes in the paint, down low to Callie Noah. Her shot's off the mark. They hit the note with the rebound is Winfield. Here comes Olivia Van Cleve.
They're letting some physicality go at both ends.
They are. Havacan with it. Her shot's no good. Clopton with the rebound. Charlie, long pass up to Campbell, and it's going to go out of bounds as Campbell tries to save it. But Clopton needs to almost calm down here just a little bit.
A physical game definitely favors Winfield, I think.
Riley Van Cleve, the inbound. The basketball is taken away by Noah. Noah to Charlie Spoonster. She tips it out to Lindsay. Ashlyn Noah's shot off the glass is no good. Ball's going to go around. It's going to stay with Clopton.
I thought they were going to say Callie had the last touch. That what it looked like from here, but right on top of it was Mr. Falloon to make the call.
So Tinley Spoonster inbound the ball along the baseline on the near side. She kicks it inside to Charlie. Charlie on the near wing as we're up across from the benches. Tinley thought about the three once again. Instead, she goes, kicks it back out to Charlie. Charlie, crossover dribble, back out to Tinley. Tinley puts the ball on the court, takes it to the elbow, hands it to Lindsay. Lindsay down low to Callie Noah. She spins, goes up off the glass. Her shot's high. It's no good. Gets her own rebound, and she's fouled.
That's going to be on Cecilia Campbell. It looks like her first.
And it'll be the first trip, obviously, to the free throw line. I heard you tell Chris Grody the other night that, of course, it's the first foul, so I'm not going to set myself up for that.
6:33 to go, opening quarter, 3-0.
First free throw shot off the mark. Noah, that's Callie, will get a second.
This game will not end 3-0, by the way.
No, and it probably won't stay 3-0 for very long, as her second free throw is good. I have a feeling we've got more points coming. Everybody's just warming up. They get the ball into Havacon. Havacon in the trap, tries to throw it up, and it's taken away by Clopton, and immediately Tinley Spoonster gets it down to Callie Noah, and it's a 3-all basketball game with 6:21 to go here in the first quarter. Pushing into the front court is Olivia Van Cleve. Her shot's up. It's no good. With the putback, though, is Campbell. Campbell gets another 2 points. Back lead for Winfield. Here comes Clopton the other way. Callie Noah's shot too high off the glass after she got the assist from Charlie Spoonster. Olivia going to get Tinley Spoonster on the foul. Say that she made contact.
Yeah, it looked like the ball carrier for Winfield extended that arm out.
Yeah, she got a little push there.
Olivia, it's gone.
To Campbell, and it's taken away by Ashley Noah. Now ball's loose on the court. Ooh, and Campbell makes sure there was no one in her way as she came up swinging there. Olivia Van Cleve takes it down, and it's taken away by Charlie. Charlie Spoonster pushes in the front court behind the back, pulls up on the near wing, now finds a hole. Goes cross court to Ashley Noah. Her shot is short. Works to get her own rebound, and we're going to have another jump ball. This time possession arrow is going to favor Clopton. It's a 5-3 lead for Winfield with 5:36 to go here in the first quarter. Ashley Noah has to put her ponytail back in because it was kind of ripped out as they were fighting over that basketball.
Van Cleve tried to help her up, and Callie and Charlie said, no, this is our girl.
They get it into Callie. Callie kicks it back out to Tinley. Tinley right back to Callie again on this near block. She's in the paint, needs some help. Spin, shots up and good.
Callie starting out hot.
She's got all 5 points as we're tied once again with 5:20 to go here in the first quarter. Look, they get it in to Walcott. Walcott to Havacon. Havacon to Campbell. Campbell again with the push. Her shot's up. It's no good. With the loose ball is Charlie.
Yeah, those calls are going to start going Clopton's way at some point.
Charlie takes it to the hole. Her shot's off, but Ashley Noah there clean it up. And Clopton has their first lead of the night with 2. Full court man-to-man defense.
Boy, that was a long 5 seconds, and Clopton still got the call with 4:52 to go. 7-5 they lead. Let's send it down the hall for an Eagle 102 game break.
Well, it was Bowling Green that won the tip, and then Elsie Barton got the Bobcats on the board first for this in this 8-4 matchup with Ellsbury, and right now it is 13-10 with 5:24 left in the second quarter, so only a 3-point game with about 5 minutes left in this first half of the consolation semifinal. That's been another Eagle 102 game break.
Campbell Lindsay picks up the foul here. Thank you, April. We'll have more game breaks as we continue through this one. 4:38 to go here in the first quarter. Clopton leads Winfield by 2 as Havacon holds the ball above her head. Inbounding the ball along the baseline on the near side. Gets it into Campbell. Campbell goes up. It rolls off of it. Havacon saves it. Nope. Falloon says she was on the line.
Yeah, Chloe Havacon just got onto that red paint. Didn't even get onto the black.
No, she didn't. Toes were on there. Here comes Charlie with the basketball. Into the front court, finds Bailey Land, who's come into the basketball game. Hands it off to Ashley Noah. She opens up for the 3. It's off the mark. Land there with the rebound. Kicks it back out to Campbell. Campbell tries to go cross court, but it is taken away by Walcott. Havacon with it. Across court, down low, weaving around is Van Cleve. She tries to do a reverse hook shot.
They're going to get Walcott here for a foul, knocking down Bailey Land.
She kind of got Bailey right in the face. And we got a substitution coming in. It's Claire Shoemake comes in for Walcott. Shoemake, senior, wears number 10 for the Lady Warriors. Charlie Spoonster, long pass up to Tinley. Tinley's all alone. She wants the long three, and she gets it. 10-5 is our score. 3:54 to go here in the first quarter. The trap was set in there with Tinley and Noah Ashland. They tried to put that on Shoemake, and she fumbles it out of bounds.
Yeah, it got knocked back to her, and it was the second tip by Shoemake that put it out of bounds.
Charlotte Mills checks in now for the Lady Hawks as Ashley Noah holds the ball on the near side, gets it to Tinley. Tinley back to Charlie. Clopton's going to reset this offense as she's at the top of the key, takes it to the far side and runs right into some trouble. With the basketball is Riley Van Cleve. And are they calling that on Ashland?
They are.
They did. So she gave her a little shove. So Clopton racking up some fouls here early in the first quarter. So Olivia Van Cleve comes out. Checking in is Jolene Lasswell, and you said that was another one of the players to definitely keep an eye on here for the Lady Warriors.
Yeah, she led them in scoring the other night off the bench.
So Riley Van Cleve with the basketball. Tries to put it in the front, it's taken away. Tinley has it. It's 3-on-1 as Tinley's going to take it all the way herself. Up off the glass, and it's good. Tinley Spoonster with 5, and it's a 12-5 basketball game with 3:16 to go in the first.
Well, it was fun for Winfield for a minute.
Yep, Charlie Spooster can't save it from going out of bounds as she was working on the steal. So Riley Van Cleve will inbound the ball in front of the fans.
Week from tonight, up at QND in the Super Van Shootout, Clopton's going to take on QND. That's going to be a heck of a matchup.
It will. They get into Lasswell. Lasswell right back to Van Cleve. That's Riley. She's working against Ashlyn Noah in the backcourt. Noah's not giving her any room, and Winfield has to take a timeout. 3:04 to go here in the first quarter. Clopton leads Winfield by the score of 12-5, and you're listening to Bowling Green tournament action on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by DC Septic and Drain, Central Elevator, your Purina dealer, DG Firearms, and Randy's Jewelry.
For over 40 years, Heart Care Chiropractic Center has been the trusted name in health and wellness in Bowling Green. Located at 300 West Main, just off the square, Heart Care Chiropractic specializes in helping athletes of all ages stay at the top of their game. Whether recovering from a sports injury or looking to improve mobility and performance, student athletes and their families turn to Heart Care for expert chiropractic care they can rely on. As the action heats up on the field, court, or track, Heart Care Chiropractic Center is proud to support local athletes and keep our community moving strong. Call today to schedule an appointment.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Ackles Farm Market, Pike County Memorial Hospital, and Community State Bank of Missouri.
And there's a steal now by Spoonster. That's Charlie. She's going to go from coast to coast. Goes down, splits the defender. Shot up and good. Charlie Spoonster in the books now. And it's a 9-point lead for Clopton. We'll get ready and get a scoring update here in just a few moments. There's a travel call. While we get set, let's take another Eagle 102 game break with April down the hall.
Well, it is 14-10, and it is a barn burner over here. First 4 minutes went scoreless in this second quarter after the teams went 13-10 in Ellsbury's favor after the first quarter. Fallon Davidson leading the Ellsbury Lady Indians with 8 points, and at 6 points, Elsie Barton leading things for Bowling Green. Nora Trower with the big three-pointer. She has 4 points for the Lady Cats. 2:52 remaining in this second quarter. There's been another Eagle 102 game break.
Thank you, April. And with that, Ashley Noah went up. She added 2 points, drew the foul, so she's going for the and one. We have a couple substitutions we'll pick up here in just a few minutes. 2:30 to go in this one. 16-5 is our score.
Bailey Lamb was replaced by Carlin Lockard. Campbell picked up her second foul, by the way.
Oh, she did, didn't she?
But she stays in the game.
So with the basket was good, and now Campbell Lindsay's going to pick up her second foul as Olivia Van Cleve was trying to get around her.
2:28 to go in the first quarter.
Looks like Campbell's going to take a seat as Tinley Spoonster returns. Celia Campbell is going to try and inbound the ball. She throws it in the back court for Olivia Van Cleve. She runs into the trap and is going to throw it away. That trap from Clopton has given them all kinds of area teams fits so far this season.
Area teams, regional teams, hopefully at some point some statewide teams.
So here comes Charlie Spoonster once again. Takes it to the far wing. Finds Mills over down in the corner. Back up top. Tinley with the basketball. She gives a fake. Back to Mills. Mills brings it near side. Gets it back into the hands of Charlie, but it's tipped out of bounds by Olivia Van Cleve. It looks like Riley Van Cleve checking back in now for Campbell.
It is definitely the smallest lineup that Winfield can put out there.
Ashley Noah gets the inbound on the near corner. Takes it into the paint all the way around, up off the glass, and Ashley Noah has another 2. She's got 7 so far of these 19 points put up by the Hawks. 19-5 is the score. And Charlie Spoonster just takes that one away.
Oh, they're going to call a tie-up.
That was a quick tie-up.
It was.
And possession arrow favors Winfield. Callie Noah returns. And also checking in for the first time is Skylar Wilson.
It's all a sister act right now. The 4 Clopton players that have scored are Spoonster, Noah, and Noah.
Van Cleve throws it in. Tries to get it into Laswell, and it finally ends up in the hands of Olivia. Olivia cross court. And Callie Noah came up with a big block. As Winfield went up for the shot, Tinley Spoonster chased down the loose basketball, now brings it into the front court.
She about knocked the air out of the ball.
She did. It was a big block. Tinley to Charlie. Charlie finds Callie at the far elbow. She stops for 2, and rattles it on home. Callie Noah now with 7 on the night. 21-5 is our score. Here comes Olivia Van Cleve. And Carlin Locker's going to pick up her foul as she kind of got a hip out there.
It'll send Van Cleve to the line.
As the 5'3 senior heads there for the first time. First free throw shot is up and off the mark. 21-5 is our score. Minute 13 to go here in the first quarter. Winner of this game will face Louisiana in the championship game at 2:30 tomorrow afternoon. Second free throw shot rims in and out. It's going to go tipped out of bounds. They're going to say it's last touch by Laswell. So the ball is headed back to Clopton.
You know that Cecilia Campbell is the only player who's scored who doesn't have a sister in the game?
That is kind of crazy. Long 3 from Charlie. Her shot's no good. Carlin Locker was there trying to wrangle the loose basketball, and we're going to have a jump ball.
This time the arrow favors Clopton with 58 seconds to go in the quarter.
Tinley will inbound the ball from along the baseline on the far side. He gets it right into Locker. Back up top to Charlie. Charlie down to Callie. Callie Noah with another 2. Big night for her, and it's a 23-5 game as we're under a minute to go here in the first. Laswell hands it back off to Riley Van Cleve into the front court to Olivia. Olivia, long 3. It misses. Chasing down the loose basketball is Creech. Finally.
Gonna call Callie. Or Carlin.
Carlin's gonna pick up her second. Looks like Bailey Land's set to check back into this ball game.
33.3 seconds to go. Opening quarter, 23-5 Clopton.
Be Riley Van Cleve heading to the free throw line as that was the 5th team foul. Riley spins the ball in her hand. First free throw shot's on the way, and it's good.
That breaks a long string.
As Land returns, as Carlin Locker takes a seat.
Because it was 5-2 in favor of Winfield at one point, and now it's 23-6. So that was a good run by the Hawks.
Oh, the rebound is no good, or the shot's no good. Rebound's picked up by Van Cleve, and she gets it back to Olivia. Olivia drains her second tray of the night, makes it 23-9 with 20 ticks to go here in the first. Charlie Spoonster tries to feed it off to sister Tinley. However, Tinley was looking to cut a different direction. A little miscommunication there. Ball goes out of bounds, ends up back in the hands of Winfield. Van Cleve, that's Riley. And it's taken away, or about taken away by Skylar Wilson. She gets a block. Here comes another long three. It's off the mark. Wilson chases it down, saves it from going out of bounds. Ends up with Havacon. And as time expires, shots up, but it's no good, and that's how the first quarter ends. Clopton Lady Hawks lead the Winfield Lady Warriors 23-29. We've got second quarter action coming your way next here on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by McMailer & Sons Backhoe and Excavating, Bolin Chevrolet, Adams Plumbing and Electrical, and Sun Window Company.
Hannibal Regional Medical Group in Bowling Green is right here for you and your family. The Hannibal Regional Medical Group team of primary care providers are ready to help guide you on your path to better health. To schedule an appointment, just call 573-324-2241. Hannibal Regional Medical Group in Bowling Green.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Bowling Green Tractor, State Farm agents Rod Prentice and Brenda Crawford, Vicki Cadwalader Real Estate, and Pepsi.
As we're starting the second quarter, 23-9 is our score. We're waiting for teams to come out on the court. While we do that, let's take another Eagle 102 game break.
Thank you, Marianne. It is 18-12 here at halftime. Ellsbury, the 4-seed, leading 8-seed Bowling Green 18-12. That's the biggest lead of the night, and the Lady Indians only managed that inside the last minute. Bowling Green scored first. Elsie Barton got on the board, and this game has stayed within 4 points right until that last minute. It's a really exciting game. The first quarter ended 13-10 in Ellsbury's favor, and then went 5-2 in their favor in the second quarter for this 18-12 halftime score. Fallon Davidson leading the Lady Indians with 10 points. Katie Brinkman has 4, 2 points apiece for Mackenzie Burke and Lizzie Mound. And for Bowling Green, Elsie Barton with those 6 first quarter points. She has 6, and Nora Trower a 3-pointer and then 3 free throws, so she also has 6. That's Eagle 102 game break.
Well, as we start this one, Callie Noah knocks down a big 3 for the Clopton Lady Hawks and makes it 26-9. Winfield with the basketball at Bailey Land disrupts the offense for Winfield, and they throw it away.
So a good start for Clopton here to the second quarter. And Callie Noah, you said it, she's having a career night after, 8.5 minutes she's having a career night.
Here comes the Charlie Spoonster, brings it up on the near side, cross court with it to her sister Tinley. Tinley wants another 3, and she gets it.
Wow.
So it's a 20-point lead here early in the second quarter as Olivia Van Cleve runs into Ashlyn Noah. Havacon shots up, it's no good. And Bailey Land goes in, and she's going to get called on a foul.
Her first, team's first here in the quarter.
So Winfield will inbound the basketball along the baseline on the near side. Olivia into Campbell. Campbell back up top with it to Riley Van Cleve. Swings it to Havacon. Havacon. And now it's taken away. Oh no, Riley Van Cleve comes away with it. Back to Olivia. Olivia with the left hand takes it to the elbow. Back out to Riley. Now between the circles to Havacon. She backs up about to the BG in the center court. And and Campbell's going to pick up her third.
Yeah, just a little too much on that pick that she threw on Tinley.
Yeah. Celia Campbell looked like she was getting prepared for the hockey league.
Well, let's not go crazy. They're not on skates out there.
I said preparing. I didn't say she was trying out for it. She's just preparing for it. Okay, she's looking for some rugby time.
Yeah,
how about that? Does that
there
work
you go.
better?
Yeah, little Aussie rules. Yeah.
There you go. Booster Tinley wants another 3. It's off the front of the rim. Ashlyn Noah there for the putback, and it's good.
Wow. Just great positioning there from Ashlyn Noah.
31-9 is our score. Olivia now to Havacon. Havacon down to the block, looks for some help. Back out to Olivia Van Cleve. With the left hand, takes it to the free throw line, spins up in the paint, and they're going to call Ashlyn Noah on the foul.
That's
her second.
Yeah. 6:14 to go, second quarter here from the championship semis of the 101st Bowling Green Invitational, and Van Cleve goes to the line.
I'm beginning to wonder if they keep calling fouls like this, if Coach Street has a few more players on her bench.
Well, coming off the bench right now is Campbell Lindsay.
She's going to come in for Ashlyn Noah. Campbell has 2 fouls. First free throw shot, no good. Olivia will get the second.
So just 9 dressed with Beecham out ill tonight.
Wow, Olivia Van Cleve changes down her rebound. Now steps inside the arch, puts up the long 2, makes it 31-12. Bailey Land takes it to the hole for the Lady Hawks.
Her first points tonight.
33-12. Long pass up, and Van Cleve throws it away as she was looking for Havacan, and she was just a little tall.
Halftime coming up in about 5 minutes and 49 seconds, and we'll have our Pike Lincoln Technical Center scoring report.
Campbell Lindsay to Charlie Spoonster. She wants a long 3, and it's nothing but net.
Raining threes right now for
Yes,
Clopton.
thank you. 36-12. I heard you and Grody making fun of me. And there, taking a shot up was Walcott. She had a nice shot off the glass.
Good runner.
Tinley to Charlie. Charlie at the head of Winfield's bench brings it near side to Lindsay. Campbell to Callie Noah at the free throw line. She drops one down, and Callie Noah just can't seem to miss tonight now that she got started.
Having a very good first half.
38-14 is our score.
I think we were a little jealous, Marianne, because at the time, it was raining threes over there. It wasn't even drizzling 2s over in this gym at the time.
Yeah, I was going to say, you all hadn't even gotten a field goal, I don't think yet. You all shooting free throws. Foul on Winfield. Looks like they're going to call it on. They held up 1 or 2.
See what they put on the board here momentarily. 4:55 to play. 38-14, Clopton leading. They finally get the foul on the board, and it's on
Havacan.
There you go.
So Charlie Spoonster with the basketball. She sees the hole. She takes it in, lays it up off the glass, and it's good. So Charlie with another 2 makes it 40-14. Here comes Olivia Van Cleve. Looks for the screen, pushes it in the front court. She thinks she's going to go all the way around, lays it off the glass. It's just not there for her with the rebound. It's Campbell Lindsay. Lindsay into the front court to Charlie. Charlie wants the 3. It rims in and out. Land with the rebound. Wow, at this point, Walcott kind of came in and took it away and then handed it to Lasswell. Riley Van Cleve splits, gets it down to Walcott. Walcott tries to go up. Her shot's no good. Charlie Spoonster with the loose basketball. Works her way in. Finds Ashlyn Noah down low. Noah shots up. It's no good, but she's fouled. She's going to go to the free throw line and shoot 2 with 4:04 to go here in the half.
She's looking to get into double figures with this first free throw. 40-14 already. They topped 80 in the opening round.
First free throw shot off the back of the rim. She'll get a second.
Yeah.
Carlin Lockett returning.
I put the bad juju on her there with saying she was going to hit 10 points.
Claire Shoemake also returning for the Lady Warriors. Noah's second free throw shot. Still off the rim with the rebound.
Apologies.
She's going to get you. I'm kind of scared. It was Lasswell to Havacan. Havacan stops, pops for 3. Long shot off the mark, and it's Spoonster that comes in and takes it away. She works her way around now between the circles, finds a hole, takes it to the elbow, stops at the free throw line, pops, banks it in.
Off the glass for 2 more. 42-14 and a timeout on the floor as Clopton leads this championship semi from the Bowling Green Tournament on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Center Locker Service, Custom Works Salon and Tanning, JJ's Taco Burger and Donuts, and Kearns Construction.
Dawn's Monuments has been dedicated to helping area residents and their families create monuments to withstand the test of time for over 40 years. With a dedicated team of locals serving in every capacity from sales to installation crew, Dawn's Monuments treats every customer like family because they are family. When you're looking for someone who you can trust, who backs their work with options for upkeep and care and adding final dates or revitalization, visit Dawn's Monuments at 314 West Washington Street in Pittsfield. People who care for families that care.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Shelter Insurance Agent Ashley Jenkins, Gambino's Eatery, and Hannibal Regional Medical Group.
42-14 is our score here in this semifinal matchup on the championship side. We'll get an Eagle 102 game break coming up in just a little bit as the Bowling Green-Ellsbury game second half should be starting here in just a few moments. We're 3 minutes and 39 seconds away from halftime in this gym. So it's going to be Olivia Van Cleve inbounding the ball to Havacan, and she gets it right back to Olivia. Olivia over on the far side looks to feed it down low to Shoemake, and Carlin Lockard picks up her third foul.
Ooh. She had a really good opening round game against Bowling Green.
She did, and Callie Noah's going to return quickly.
She was one of the terrible 10 that scored for the Hawks in that game.
Into Havacan. Havacan guarded by Charlie Spoonster, finds Shoemake. Shoemake can't hold on, but the ball ends up in the hands of Lasswell, and her shot's up and good. 42-16, and it's Charlotte Mills takes it to the hole, and she gets in the scorebooks tonight. And it's 44-16. Here comes Havacan. Havacan looks for the screen. Back out to Lasswell. Lasswell to Havacan. Campbell Lindsay's not giving Olivia Van Cleve much room at all. She finally was able to get the ball. Olivia wants another three, and she rings it home.
Without her, the score would be really ridiculous.
That's 4 threes for Olivia. Mills to Lindsay. Now to, Ashlyn Noah to Charlie Spoonster. Charlie looks for the screen, takes it to the elbow, kicks it back to Mills. Mills wants a three off the back of the rim. And it's the Noah sisters down on the block. Callie comes away with it. She feeds it back to Mills. Spoonster, Charlie has the ball. She's going to take it back to the top of the key and reset the offense. Hands it to Lindsay. Lindsay takes it to the free throw line. Mills again, trying for that three. Off the back of the rim, no good. Callie Noah with the putback, and she's fouled.
Yeah, going to get Jolene Lasswell on that one.
And while she goes to the free throw line, let's check in with April to see if they've started the second half in that other semifinal game.
We're underway here. Thank you, Marianne. Mark, we are underway here in the small gym. Fallon Davidson, Katie Brinkman, they just came out like vipers and drained a couple of shots. So the Ellsbury lead has been stretched to 10. They lead 22-12 with 6:43 remaining in the second half of this consolation semifinal. That is a Eagle 102 game break.
Callie Noah sinks both of her free throws to make it 46-19. Thanks, April. We'll check in with you again very soon. Far side to Shoemake. Shoemake to Walcott. Walcott back up top to Havacan. Havacan looks in the paint to Walcott. Walcott tries to split the Noah sisters, and they're going to call a foul on Callie.
Just her first.
Team's fourth. We're down to 1:51 here in the half as Walcott stands at the free throw line. Her first free throw shot on the way is up off the back of the rim and falls in front. Bailey Land again returning now for the Lady Hawks, giving Ashlyn Noah another breather. Walcott gets set for the second. High arcing one, and this one's good. 46-20, minute 50 to go here in the half. Charlie Spoonster getting control of the basketball. She's going to toss it up to Tinley. Tinley's wide open for the three. It's just short. With the rebound is Shoemake. Shoemake throws it up, but Charlie is right there, and she dishes it off to Callie. Callie Noah with another two. Nice assist there from Spoonster to Noah. And it's 48-20. 1:25 to go. Havacan working, gets it to Walcott. Long shot on the way out there from Creech. Here comes a three. That was Van Cleve. Her shot's no good. Turnaround from Shoemake is up and good, though. Claire Shoemake gets in the scorebooks tonight. 48-22 with 1:05 to go here in the half. Charlie takes it down, kicks it out to Wilson. Wilson lobs it to Land. Land spins in the paint. She goes up. Her shot's up and good. Bailey Land with four now. It's a 50-22 basketball game. Hawks on top. Havacan works across the timeline, gets it to Olivia Van Cleve. Van Cleve over to the far side to Shoemake. Shoemake stands about the middle of Clopton's bench. Back to Van Cleve. Skylar Wilson about gets it picked off. She goes down. And another three-point shot. Now Wilson comes away with it, and Van Cleve's going to foul her.
That's a 15 foul, so Skylar Wilson going to shoot some free throws.
And I kind of laughed because Clopton's bench was mad that she got the foul. They were waiting for Skylar Wilson to go down and see if she could score.
Well, she'll have to do it from the line.
Get in the scorebooks from the line. And it looks like Charlotte Mills set to check back in here with 31.6 ticks to go in the half. Wilson's first free throw shot's on the way, and it's good. She'll get the second. Again, the winner of this game is going on to face Louisiana in the championship matchup tomorrow afternoon. Second free throw shot goes off the rim. Callie Noah with the rebound. 2-10 lead to Charlie. Charlie stands between the circles. Now dribbles, finds Tinley at the end of the bench. Gets it to Land. Land kicks it out to Noah. That's Callie. Callie to Wilson. Back to Charlie. 15 seconds and Charlie wants a three. Shots up, it's just off the mark. With the rebound is Creech. Creech tries to feed it over to Havacan. She's able to keep it from going out of bounds. It pushes it into the front court, gets it to Van Cleve. With seconds ticking away, her shot's up and it's no good. And we're headed to the half as the Clopton Lady Hawks lead the Winfield Lady Warriors 51-22 in this semifinal championship here on Eagle 102 Sports.
Bowling Green Invitational Tournament coverage brought to you by Magruder Limestone, Bill Allen Auction Services, Bowling Green Lumber Company, and A Taste of Philly. Game on, Bowling Green. Fuel up before or after the games at A Taste of Philly steak during the 101st Bowling Green Basketball Tournament. Show your Bowling Green Bobcat or Clopton Hawks discount card, buy 2 dinner entrees, and get a free appetizer. A Taste of Philly steak. Great food for game day.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Eagles Bluff Golf Course, People's Bank and Trust, Pike County Health Department, and Missouri State Representative Chad Perkins.
Halftime here at the Bowling Green Invitational, 51-22. Our score is Clopton leads Winfield in this 1-5 matchup, and it was a good start for Winfield.
Yeah.
They drained that three after the opening tip. They had a 5-2 lead, and then Clopton started hitting everything.
Yeah, I mean, you kind of wondered there. Clopton really struggled for about first 2 minutes or whatever. They couldn't get anything really to fall, but then once they did, especially with Callie Noah.
Yeah, if Noah didn't miss her first 5 shots in that first minute 45, she could have 30 points at this point.
Yeah, and we'll get to the numbers here in a little bit, but she's not far from 20, let's just say that. So we'll check those here in just a few moments. We'll also take another Eagle 102 game break in a few moments as well. But, Mark, this is kind of what we expected.
Oh, yeah. This is definitely what we expected. Winfield has done as well as they can possibly do as we start a second national anthem here, try to sneak it on us. 22 points is a good first half against Clopton.
It is. You know, they've done a nice job, and really 4 threes from Olivia Van Cleve has really helped them stay in this matchup up to this point. We'll have to see if she's able to do that in the second half.
Yeah, that's those are big ifs. I think it's going to be a running clock. It's almost a running clock right now, but at the start of the fourth, we'll get through that last 8 minutes very, very quickly here in the high school gym. Let's take a break here on the halftime report, and we'll come back and get our Pike Lincoln Technical Center first half numbers, the Eagle 102 scoring report. PLTC.edu is the Pike Lincoln Technical Center website. Check out all the information on their programs and the information about their upcoming prospective student night, where students, potential students, and their parents can tour the facility, ask questions, and find out more about Pike Lincoln Technical Center in Neolia.
Bowling Green Invitational Tournament coverage brought to you by Custom Works Salon and Tanning, Law Offices of Briscoe and Brannon, Romar Supply, and Mimi's Pantry.
Backdoor Brick Oven Pizza has fire baked pizza for everyone. Now you have multiple ways to get your favorite meal. You can call 573-324-4444 or go online to backdoorbrickoven.com and DoorDash will deliver it. While on the website, browse through all the meal options, including your healthier choices, like a crustless pizza, a 12-inch cauliflower crust, or a salad. Remember, Backdoor Brick Oven Pizza is a great gathering place for all your parties as well. Backdoor Brick Oven Pizza, Business 61 South in Bowling Green.
Hi, this is Shelley Clucky with Pike County Mutual Insurance Company. We appreciate the value of working hard and making sure you've taken steps to make sure you're prepared for whatever comes your direction. Best wishes to all of our area athletes for another amazing season from myself and Corey Buchanan at Pike County Mutual Insurance Company on the square in Bowling Green.
Mike Henry Excavating has served Pike, Lincoln, and Warren counties for over 15 years, providing excellent service and a job well done, offering a large selection of services such as demolition work, septic systems, water lines, footings, gutter drain services, and more, all at an affordable cost. Check out MikeHenryExcavating.com for more information on services and scheduling. Best of luck to area teams this sports season. From Mike Henry Excavating in Silex.
Your car, your stuff, your savings. Combine your auto and renter's insurance with a call to State Farm Insurance agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana, and let Cindy show you how to put life back in your life insurance. Auto, home, and life. Make your wallet happy. Here to help life go right, State Farm Insurance agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by State Farm Insurance agent Cindy Blaylock, Central State Bank of Illinois, and Eolia Landscape Supply.
This is the Eagle 102 Sports Halftime Report on KJFM Radio and the KJFM Radio app.
51-22 is our score at half, 5:13 still left in the half, and let's go ahead and take another Eagle 102 game break with April.
Thanks, guys. With 1:18 remaining, Ellsbury's been able to manage a bit of a lead. They lead right now 30-19 as we approach the 1 minute mark. But it is an exciting game in a packed house over here in the middle school gym for this consolation semifinal. That's an Eagle 102 game break.
All right. Thank you, April. And
I was kind of expecting Bowling Green to try and really make a push in the old gym tonight against Ellsbury. I was hoping that Ellsbury was up to the challenge.
I tell you what, Bowling Green is all kinds of defense tonight. It's really been a treat to watch, and Elsie Barton has just been a one-person wrecking crew right now. She has 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 points. 9 of those right here in this third quarter.
I think she just said 6-7.
I think she did too.
Yeah, inadvertent.
Well,
thank you very much. We'll check in with you throughout your fourth quarter as well, as our second half is going to be pretty quick.
It is. And Mark, I think you probably have our Pike Lincoln Technical Center numbers ready for us.
I do. For the 5-seed Winfield Lady Warriors, Olivia Van Cleve has 12. No one else with more than 3. Kaylee Walcott with 3. 2 for Jolene Laswell, 2 for Cecilia Campbell, 2 for Claire Shoemake, and 1 point for Riley Van Cleve through the first 2 quarters of this ball game. For the Clopton Lady Hawks, they've spread their scoring around. The highlight, Kylie Noah, 18 points, as she's been very good down low. She could have 30. She started off a little cold. Once she found the center of the rim, boy, she has been lights out. 9 points for Ashlyn Noah, 9 points for Charlie Spoonster, 8 points for Tinley, 4 points for Bailey Land, and 2 for Charlotte Mills in the first half of this ball game.
And I think the only player that is here that hasn't scored yet is Colin. Good look at me, Colin. Carlin Lockhart. So I think that we'll get her back in probably pretty quickly.
Yeah, you're right. Wilson did hit 1 of 2 free throws and has 1 point.
She did. So I'm sure they'll get Carlin in soon, and she'll be working for that. But she's playing with 3 fouls, which makes it a little hard to get underneath that basket too terribly much. So we'll see if Winfield can come up with any adjustments to maybe tackle this big deficit to 31, not quite 31 point deficit with a 51-22 score. So I'm not sure other than.
That's 29.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said not quite 30. Yeah. Hey, I kind of feel like
do you count change at the bank? Or?
No,
okay.
no. There's no counting. No, I handle, everybody can rest easy that Marianne does not count money. She doesn't handle money. No, Mary, I sit in my little office and do what I'm told. How about
Exactly.
that?
51-22 our score after 2. Second half coming up on Eagle 102 Sports.
Bowling Green Invitational Tournament coverage brought to you by William Road Enterprises and JGS Cattle Company, Pike Lincoln Technical Center, Spring Valley Accounting, and McDingers.
Backdoor Brick Oven Pizza has fire baked pizza for everyone. Now you have multiple ways to get your favorite meal. You can call 573-324-4444 or go online to backdoorbrickoven.com and DoorDash will deliver it. While on the website, browse through all the meal options, including your healthier choices, like a crustless pizza, a 12-inch cauliflower crust, or a salad. Remember, Backdoor Brick Oven Pizza is a great gathering place for all your parties as well. Backdoor Brick Oven Pizza, Business 61 South in Bowling Green.
Lynn's Heritage House, your home for affordable and home-like senior living, is perfect for independent seniors or those needing assistance with daily activities. If you or someone you know is ready for a retirement home or needs care from a hospital stay or surgery, call Lynn's to set up a tour and visit soon. Lynn's Heritage House, 800 Kelly Lane, Louisiana.
Romar Supply has expanded their area with a brand new location in Bowling Green. For more than 45 years, Romar Supply has been the trusted local source for plumbing, electrical, septic, and drainage materials, plus rental equipment and trailer sales, serving contractors and homeowners across our region from their original Troy location. Visit them at romarsupplyinc.com or like them on Facebook. Your local supplier since 1979, Romar Supply. Now open at 1609 Business Highway 54 West in Bowling Green.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Noah Builders, Pike County Mutual Insurance Agents Corey Buchanan and Shelley Clucky, Eagles Nest End, and People's Savings Bank.
Well, we open the second half.
This is the Eagle 102 Sports Halftime Report on KJFM Radio and the KJFM Radio app.
Lies, Marianne, lies.
Yeah, we open the second half with a Charlie Spoonster bucket, and now Winfield's trying to work against this defense. With it is Riley Van Cleve. She dribbles out, backs it up almost to the half-court line. Just waits for her offense to move. Takes it to the far side, backs it up. Now top of the key with it. Long three on the way from Cecilia Campbell, and she drops that one.
She walked a little bit before that, but she did hit the shot.
She did. Charlie Spoonster once again on the near side, looks for the screen from Callie Noah. Her three's on the way, rims in and out, and Noah, she falls to the ground and hits it back out. Tinley Spoonster looks for the three, instead backs it up and gives it to Charlie. Charlie into the paint, goes up and it's stripped away, but she rails it in and dishes it off to Noah, to Ashlyn. Ashlyn with another two.
Finally into double figures with 11.
It's a 30-point lead now.
Yeah, there you go.
55-25 now that I've finally got even numbers. Here we go. Campbell, her shot's blocked by Noah. That's Callie. Goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Lady Hawks. They'll stay with the Warriors underneath their own basket on the far side. Holds the ball high, gets it in, and it's immediately knocked out of bounds. No, they called Ashlyn Noah on another foul. That's her third.
It is.
So,
first foul of the quarter on Clopton.
Van Cleve, long three, it's short. And Walcott tries to save it, but said no, she touched it while she was out of bounds.
She ended up in the Walcott.
Charlie Spoonster to bring it into the front court. Hands it off to Campbell Lindsay. Lindsay finds Noah. That's Ashlyn on the near side. Dishes it back to Charlie. Charlie brings it back to the free throw line to Lindsay. Tinley, long three, in and out. With the rebound is Campbell. She feeds it out to Van Cleve. That's Riley. Riley throws it up to Olivia. Olivia at the elbow, weaves her way around, goes up. Round traffic, Walcott goes for the shot, and now Callie Noah is going to pick up another foul.
This will be a shooting foul to send Walcott to the line. Second foul on Callie Noah.
55-25 is our score. 6:07 to go here in the third quarter. Walcott, free throw shot on the way. Off the back of the rim, hits the front of the rim, falls off. She'll get one more.
Those are some pink shoes.
Yeah, they are. Second free throw shot on the way. Same thing off the front of the rim, off the back of the rim, hits the front of the rim. Here comes a long one from Van Cleve. That's Riley. It's no good. And Campbell.
That's 4 on Cecilia.
Cecilia Campbell now has 4. And up off the bench is Laswell. She'll come in for Campbell. Winfield will go down and get their defense set in this half-court situation as Charlie Spoonster brings the ball into the front court, dishes it off to Tinley. Tinley on the wing, right back to Charlie. Charlie surveys, finds Tinley at the top of the key. Tinley wants a 3. It's off the back of the rim, a little too hard. Campbell Lindsay tries to save it from going out of bounds. Her teammates put up a block for her so she didn't fall into the bench. But it goes out of bounds, last touch by the Hawks.
I think that was self-preservation from the bench.
It might have been.
Bailey Land checks in.
She comes in for Ashlyn Noah. And Havacan into the front court. Big screen from Walcott. Havacan picks up a dribble, now up top to Laswell. Laswell wants a long 3. It's off the rim, and it's Charlie with the rebound. Charlie looked, nothing there. Brings it into the front court, top of the key. They leave her wide open. She stops, pops for 2, and it's another easy 2 for Charlie.
57-25 Clopton.
And there's a steal by Charlie. Takes it up and give her 2 more. Havacan with it. Works it down. It's stolen by Charlie once again. Finds Tinley. Tinley's all alone. She'll take it off the glass. That's no good. And she kind of holds her head. And Winfield wants to take a timeout to talk about it. With 4:54 to go here in the third, Clopton leads Winfield 59-25. You're listening to the 101st Bowling Green Invitational Tournament on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Pike County Memorial Hospital, Shelter Insurance Agent Ashley Jenkins, People's Bank and Trust, and Pepsi.
Everyone needs help with something at some point in their life. This is Tracy B. with PCHD, and I am here to remind you that we have certified community health workers staffed at our office that offer assistance for free to those who need help navigating local resources and more. Please don't hesitate to call 573-324-2111 to learn more, or visit our website at pikecountyhealth.org.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Ackles Farm Market, Pike County Memorial Hospital, and Community State Bank of Missouri.
59-25 is our score. 4:54 to go here in the third quarter. Clopton leads Winfield. We'll get another scoring update from the other gym in a few moments as Van Cleve gets it to Walcott. Walcott to Havacan. Havacan to Laswell. Laswell wants a long 3, and it goes around the world about 3 times and then falls out.
That was halfway down the cylinder and got thrown back up.
Charlie Spoonster back behind the arc, looks, works it around, lets her offense set. She backs up, clean the circles, finds Tinley on the near side, lobs it to Land. Land back to Tinley. Tinley wants another shot at that 3. It's off the back of the rim. Laswell trying to get away from the defense of Clopton, gives it to Havacan. Havacan splits the defenders. It's 1-on-3 over to the far side to Riley Van Cleve. Van Cleve loses a handle on it. Tinley picks it up. Tinley pushes it into the front court. Finds Campbell. Lindsay down low to Callie Noah. Off the glass. No good. With the rebound is Laswell, and Campbell Lindsay's going to pick up another foul. I think that's her 4th, isn't it?
Third.
3:54
to go in the third quarter. 3rd team foul against the Hawks here in this quarter.
Carlin Lockard comes back in, and while we switch it out, let's take another quick break with April.
Thanks, guys. It's 32-24. It was a huge 3 by Avery Schumacher to get the Bowling Green Lady Cats back in single digits, and then Stevie Cordy just scored a bucket to bring the Lady Cats even closer. 4:25 left in this 4th quarter. Bowling Green scratching and clawing to get their way into their own tournament consolation final tomorrow. That's another Eagle 102 game break.
All right, thank you, April. It's a 59-25 here. 3:21 to go here in the quarter. Looks like we have a jump ball. Possession arrow favors Winfield as Riley Van Cleve will inbound the basketball for the Lady Warriors. She's waiting for offense to move. She needs some help. Finally gets it in to Laswell. Laswell takes it to the elbow in the paint, works her way around, shot up and good.
That's what she did so well in the opening round of this tournament.
Mills with the basketball, puts the ball on the court, swings it to Lindsay. Campbell down low to Lockard. Lockard back out to Spoonster. That's Charlie. Charlie stops, pops for three. It's off the mark with the rebound. Winfield kind of fights over it. They finally get in the hands of Van Cleve. That's Riley.
Clopton just having trouble since they switched sides from beyond the arc.
Taking it down to Shoemake. Shoemake goes for the pass, but it's tipped by Clopton. Yeah, it's almost like they put the lid on the...
They're doing fine from inside.
Yeah.
But that three ball just hasn't been there for Charlie or Tinley.
So Campbell Lindsay comes out. Ashlyn Noah returns. Laswell gets it into Shoemake. Back to Laswell. She steps behind the arc. Guarded by Bailey Land. They try to feed it inside, and it's taken away by Charlie. Charlie looks around, see who she has available, weaves her way out to Mills. Mills looks for the three. It's high arcing. With the rebound is Olivia Van Cleve.
Another missed for three, and I'm not sure what Coach Street was doing there, but she did a little hop at the end of that, talking to Kylie Noah on the bench.
Charlie Spoonster, long pass to Mills. Mills up off the glass. It's short. Gets her own rebound. Puts it back. Not quite there. Lockard avoids the foul, and Shoemake comes away with it.
Ooh, heck of a bump there.
And now we're on the floor, and Ashlyn Noah and Charlie try to tie it up for a jump ball, and they finally call it.
Yeah, there could have been a foul there on Ashlyn.
It could have been. We got a timeout on the court. We'll take one as well. 1:54 to go here in the third. Clopton leads Winfield 59-27 as you're listening to Bowling Green tournament action on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Community State Bank of Missouri, Shireman Memorials, and Mike Ingram Plumbing.
Pike County Glass specializes in designing and installing windows and doors for homes along with commercial properties in and around Pittsfield. Pike County Glass can also help with screen repair and replacement, broken windows, plus windshield replacement. For a full list of services, visit PikeCountyGlass.com. Pike County Glass, outfitting homes and businesses with windows and entryways for a timeless look. Pike County Glass, 1351 West Washington Street in Pittsfield.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Bowling Green Tractor, State Farm agents Rod Prentice and Brenda Crawford, Vicki Cadwallader Real Estate, and Pepsi.
Three by Charlie Spencer's off the front of the rim, and we're going to have another tie-up and another jump ball. As you mentioned, things just quite aren't falling here for the Lady Hawks.
Yeah, and they've kind of fallen in love with the three, even though it's not loving them back.
Well, it is almost Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Long shot on the way from Winfield. It's no good. Saving it was a Shoemake. However, it went right in the hands of Ashlyn Noah, who tried to hit Charlie Spoonster. Charlie gets it, and she puts up another two. So she's got 8 here in this quarter, and it's 61-27 with 1:18 to go in the third quarter. Shoemake over from the elbow extended. Backs up on the far side. Looks for some help. Gets it to Laswell. Laswell tries to feed it down under, and there's a collision. And both Charlotte Mills and Riley Van Cleve hit the deck. Walcott comes in. Callie Noah returns. Looks like Tinley Spoonster's coming in as well for Charlotte Mills.
If I got hit like that, I'd be down for a week.
Yeah, they're going to have somebody come pick me up.
Yeah.
I'm not getting up. They look. Van Cleve's trying to get into somebody, and it's taken away. Charlie and Shoemake wrestle it around, and we've got another jump ball. And this time it favors Clopton.
Well, she ripped it away, flipped herself over. That could have been considered a travel, but then Noah came in and got the ball, earned that tie-up for Clopton.
Charlie Spoonster to Tinley. Tinley looks, hands it right back to Charlie. Charlie backs it up. She surveys, finds Callie. Here comes Charlie with the long three, and it's money! And with that, Charlie Spoonster, welcome to the 1,000 point club. So Charlie Spoonster just gets her 1,000th career point with 40 and a half ticks to go here in the third quarter, making it 64-27.
You wonder why she was going for the three the entire quarter. That's why. She wanted to drain that three. That's what they're known for, and she gets it to make it 64-27 and hit that 1-0-0-0 all at once. Congratulations, Charlie, on point number 1,000.
Yep, she joins a very elite club there, and congratulations to her. And while they're talking about it, let's take another Eagle 102 game break with April.
Oh, thank you guys, with all kinds of newfound respect for what you guys do and what I have found I cannot do. It's 33-26 over here. Bowling Green has found all kinds of new life and new fight. Ellsbury seems to be struggling with what to do with that. Fallon Davidson, she has kept the Lady Indians in this, scoring 3 points in this fourth quarter, but it's been a three for Avery Schumacher. Elsie Barton has a couple of points. Stevie Cordy has a couple of points. And right now, it's Bowling Green Lady Cats trailing Ellsbury 26-33 in this 4-8 matchup, trying to get into the consolation final that'll be played tomorrow at 1:30. That's another Eagle 102 game break.
And Charlie Spoonster dishes it off to Sister Tinley, and she adds two more. 66-27 is our score as time continues to run down here in the third quarter.
I don't know why, but every time you say Sister Tinley, it reminds me of Night Ranger, and I love it.
Well, I guess I could go with...
they are motoring tonight.
They are motoring tonight.
Yeah.
And they're going to say the ball went out of bounds. It's Clopton's basketball. They'll inbound it at the end of Winfield's bench. Campbell Lindsay returns to the game now for Carlin Locker. They throw it into Charlie. Charlie, who just joined the 1,000-point club, gets it to Tinley, and that is how the third quarter ends. Clopton leads this one 66-27. We've got your final quarter of action coming your way next here on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Advanced Physical Therapy, State Farm agents Rod Prentice and Brenda Crawford, People's Savings Bank, and Lynn's Heritage House.
Central State Bank's team takes the time to understand your unique needs and goals. Join thousands of satisfied customers and experience the personal touch and professional service that set them apart. Visit one of the convenient locations in Pleasant Hill, Pittsfield, Kinderhook, Quincy, and Clayton. Central State Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Shelter Insurance Agent Ashley Jenkins, Gambino's Eatery, and Hannibal Regional Medical Group.
66-27 is our score here as we're getting ready to start the fourth quarter. And Mark, probably looking to have a running clock here. If Clopton can get just a couple more points, we should have one.
Oh, no, they're way over it. Or one more. Or no, they're 39 right now.
Oh, my gosh, see?
Yeah.
It's been a long week. How about we go with that?
Yeah. 39 is the lead right now.
We're going to go with that theory that it's been a long week. How about that? Not that I can't read the score or add.
Yeah, I outscored them. Was it 29 at the half? Outscored them in that quarter. Well, Charlie Spoonster.
I was going to say Charlie Spoonster outscored them.
Congratulations again to Charlie on point number 1,000. She needed 11 going into that quarter, scored exactly 11.
Yeah. And here I was trying to call it her 100,000.
100,000, that would be an impressive career.
Steal by Tinley Spoonster. She throws it into the front court to Ashlyn Noah. Shots up and good.
She's got 13 tonight.
Yeah. Coming back the other way is Winfield. Far side to Riley Van Cleve from Olivia. Riley needs some help to Campbell. Campbell brings it back to Van Cleve. That's Olivia. Feeds it into Walcott. Walcott goes up. Her shot's up and good. 68-29. That is Spoonster. Spoonster back out to Spoonster. Tinley stops, pops. Shots off the mark. There to clean it up is Ashlyn Noah. Her shot's no good. And they double team on Campbell to try to get her to throw away, and ends up in the hands of Olivia Van Cleve. She goes up. Her shot's no good. Charlie with the rebound. Charlie pushing it into the front, crossover dribble, hands it to Callie, and Callie gets a shove from Walcott. And so Callie's going to head to the free throw line to shoot two.
She was shut out in the third quarter after scoring 18 in the first half.
She was. I think based on what we saw in the third, the key was to get the ball to Charlie.
They wanted that over and done before the running clock, which we're down to 6:35 to go.
Free throw shots up and good from Callie Noah. And we'll check in with April again here in just a little bit as they've got a good one going on over there between Bowling Green and Ellsbury. Shot on the way from Callie. Her second one is good as well. 70-29.
So she joins Charlie as a 20-point scorer tonight.
Olivia Van Cleve near side with it to Havocan, and it's thrown away. No, come back with it to Campbell. Campbell gets it to Riley Van Cleve, right back to Olivia. Olivia drives the baseline, brings it out on the near side, and it's knocked out of bounds by Campbell Lindsay.
That was a whole lot of running there from the Winfield Lady Warriors.
Lob it into Campbell. Campbell works it around, tosses it back out to Riley. Over to Havocan. Havocan shot off the mark. And Campbell came in, tried to get that rebound, but hit it, tipped it, and went out of bounds. I'd say it was last touch by Winfield, and they kind of do a full mass
line
up.
Change here.
No, they're going to say it was last touch by Clopton.
Yeah, I don't see how, but 4 new Lady Warriors in there, including Tallulah Gorski, my favorite name in this tournament. Megan Robinson also comes in. Maddie Springer.
Well, Van Cleve with it now. That's Riley. She stands there, brings it near side to Springer. Springer back to Van Cleve. Down low, and Tinley knocks it out of bounds.
Kaylee Creech also came in for Winfield.
We're down to 4:53 to go here in the ballgame. Creech is going to inbound. She smacks the basketball. Gets it right in. Shot up and good. That's for Robinson. Megan Robinson in the scorebooks makes it 70-31. Charlie to Tinley. Tinley on the near wing right down from us. Finds Callie Noah. Callie from the elbow pulls up her shot short, but Charlie's there for the loose ball. Cross court to Tinley. Tinley wants another three, and she gets it.
Good ball movement.
Charlie saw Tinley open on the far wing. Was able to lob it her direction, and it's a 73-31 ball game. Inside with the basketball, bangs it back out to Van Cleve. That's Riley. Riley wants the three. It's no good. Ashley Noah with the rebound. She throws it up for Charlie. Charlie back to Noah. Noah takes it to the hole. Ashley and Charlie, man, they make quite a pair. 75-31. 3:54 to go here in the ball game. Over the far side to Gorski. And it's taken away. Tinley has it this time. Tinley to Charlie. Charlie shots up and good. And we've just got I think we're just subbing in and out as Carlin Locker returns along with Bailey Land and Charlotte Mills. Charlie Spooster, the 1,000 Point Club member now, takes a seat along with the Noah sisters.
And they'll get Tinley out momentarily. I'm sure Wilson will come in for her at the next horn.
So with the basketball is Van Cleve. Riley, she's guarded by Campbell Lindsay, works around over at the head of Winfield's bench. Needs some help, and Campbell about gets the turnover there. Working that basketball is Robinson. Into the hands of Creech. Creech back to Robinson. Robinson hands it off to Gorski. Gorski back up top to Springer. Long three on the way from Gorski is no good. It rolls off of Bailey Land and right back to Gorski, and Land is going to get the foul.
Yeah, Tallulah will get 2 shots.
As time continues to tick down, 2:46 to go here in the ballgame while we have a couple free throw shots. Let's send it to April for another Eagle 102 game break.
Thanks, guys. It was a 35-26 loss. Fallon Davidson was able to close out the game with 4 points. She led the Ellsbury Lady Indians, the 4 seed. They will be going up against Van Far in that consolation final with this 35-26 win. Fallon Davidson leading the Ellsbury Lady Indians with 16 points. Lizzie Mound had 8, and for Bowling Green, it was Elsie Barton who led things tonight with 15 points. It was an inspired effort there at the end, but just not quite enough to get past the 4-seed Ellsbury Lady Indians. So thanks a lot, guys. That was an Eagle 102 game break.
All right, thank you, April. We'll have more action tomorrow, of course, from the middle school gym as Charlotte Mills shots up and no good. And ball's going to roll out of bounds. They'll say his last touch by Winfield as time continues to tick here. We're down to 1:40 to go here in this ball game. Clopton with the 77-33 lead.
There's going to be a whole lot of Indians over in that small gym tomorrow with Ellsbury and Van Far girls and Van Far boys against North Callaway. So we're going to have Indians and Thunderbirds and a whole lot of fun over there in the two consolation games. Our coverage tomorrow, it's going to start at 11:45 a.m. before the boys consolation.
Campbell Lindsay throws it down to Land. Land out to Mills. Mills wants another 3. It's off the mark. Land there to clean it up. Her shot's up and good. 79-33 as we're under a minute to go here in this contest. Over the far side to Gorski. Gorski working against Spoonster. That's Tinley. And it's taken away by Mills. Mills is going to be knocked down by Gorski as they got tangled up.
Well, if Clopton wants to get over 80 for the second game in a row here at this tournament, they're going to have to hurry down to 31 seconds.
Campbell Lindsay. I bet they probably don't care, to be honest. As I bet if they have a shot, they'll take it. If not, they're going to work this weave until it works its way down to 0. Mills working it around, needs some help. Oh, never mind. See, they make liars out of me all the time. Carlin Lockard with the 2. And now all the players that are on the Clopton bench tonight get in the scorebooks. 81-33 as we're down to 2 seconds to go here. And Charlotte Mills knocks it out of bounds, but that's how this game ends. Clopton advances on to the championship game as they defeat Winfield 81-33. We've got your post-game show coming up next here on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Pike County Mutual Insurance agents Corey Buchanan and Shelley Clucky, Noah Builders, Central State Bank of Illinois, and Heart Care Chiropractic Center.
The Eagle 102 Sports postgame show is coming up on KJFM Radio.
Create the perfect look at Randy's Jewelry in Troy. Discover a huge selection of women's and men's jewelry, from fine and fashion rings to bracelets, necklaces, earrings, watches, and more. Silver, gold, and colored jewelry for every occasion. Visit Randy's Jewelry, 400 Main Street in Troy.
Mike Ingram Plumbing Sales and Service specializes in all things plumbing, from repairs and professional installations to detailed camera inspections and new home construction. Their expert team has you covered. Experience quality plumbing done right. Call Mike Ingram Plumbing Sales and Service today at 573-719-9474.
It's a new year, a fresh start for a lot of things. But here's a question to kick things off. When's the last time your online bank supported your community? If your bank doesn't have a front door, it probably isn't supporting local schools, charities, or small businesses. At PSB, your money stays right here, helping the community you live in grow. This year, make a local choice. PSB Bank, local banking that makes a difference. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Ackles Farm Market has locally produced beef, pork, and honey. Stop in for your farm fresh cut ribeye, New York strip, sirloin steaks, fillets, stew meat, ribs, ground beef, snack sticks, and all beef hot dogs. While there, stock up on homegrown fruits and vegetables as well. Open every day, 9 to 7. Ackles Farm Market, just off Highway 54 between Louisiana and Pittsfield.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Eagles Bluff Golf Course, People's Bank and Trust, Pike County Health Department, and Missouri State Representative Chad Perkins.
Time now for the Eagle 102 Sports postgame show on KJFM Radio.
Well, our bracket is complete. The Clopton Lady Hawks will take on Louisiana in the championship game after defeating Winfield by the score of 81-33. Winfield will now face Silex in the third place game. As we just talked to April, Ellsbury and Van Far will take on and face each other in that consolation matchup. So, Mark, it was a game that went kind of how we expected it to go, but we got a bonus as Charlie Spoonster joined the 1,000-point club in the third quarter.
Yeah, and congratulations to her again. She needed 9 or 11 points going in to the third quarter, and she nailed it. Got 11 points, drained that 3 for career point number 1,000. Added 2 more in the fourth quarter, but just a pretty much perfect night for the Clopton Hawks. Saying they came in, no Bo Beecham tonight, and everyone filled their role. Had a great night from Callie Noah, a big first half from her, exciting third quarter from Charlie, and everyone else just contributed. All 9 players for Clopton scored tonight after all 10 players scored for Clopton in the opening round.
So, that's part of it. Everybody gets in, everybody gets to contribute. It makes it a little more fun. Are you ready to go over some numbers for Pike Lincoln?
Well, let's take our break. We'll check the numbers and set up tomorrow's championship Saturday, all here on the Eagle 102 postgame report.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by William Watson Hotel and Watson 1838, J. Roberts Jewelers, Wood Smoke Meats, and Hayden's Motorsports.
When it's time to honor your loved ones, trust the experience and care of Shireman Memorials. With decades of experience, Jason's team will help you create a memorial that your family will be proud of for generations. Visit Shireman Memorials today at 1135 West Washington Street in Pittsfield, where memories are carved to last.
Noah Builders in Silex is a proud supporter of all area athletes. They're a small, locally owned contractor with over 25 years of experience in custom and new home construction. Noah Builders wants to take your forever home plan and make it a reality. Call or visit Noah Builders at noahbuildersinc.com.
Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats is your first stop when stocking your freezer. Brown's has frozen chicken, steaks, brats, and burgers ready to go. For wholesale and custom butchering, Brown's is your first call. It's where quality meets service. Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats. For your meat processing, smokehouse meats, and homemade sausage. Just off Highway 61 in Silex.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by State Farm Insurance Agent Cindy Blaylock, Central State Bank of Illinois, and Eolia Landscape Supply.
This one here is in the books, and Mark, we are ready for a nice long marathon day tomorrow.
We are, and championship night is set, or championship Saturday is what we've been calling it. Starts at noon, so 11:45 pregame tomorrow morning before Van Far and North Callaway battle for boys consolation. That'll be in the middle school gym, as will the girls consolation between Ellsbury and Van Far. That's set for a 1:30 start. The girls' third place game starts at 1 o'clock between Winfield and Silex, and then the girls' championship, just like Clopton tournament. We Clopton and Louisiana battling for tournament supremacy. That game slated for 2:30 tomorrow. And for the boys, they'll finish off with the third place game at 4 o'clock between Bowling Green and Winfield, and another Clopton tournament rematch, Clopton versus Louisiana for the boys championship, starting at 5:30.
Well, it's going to be a day full of great basketball action. If you can, get out, support the area athletes. You can come in and spend the whole day with us.
Absolutely. You want our final scoring numbers from Pike Lincoln Technical Center in Eolia?
Absolutely.
All right. For the Winfield Lady Warriors, they fall tonight by a score of 81-33. They got a dozen points from Olivia Van Cleve, all in the first half, all via the three-pointer. She did not score in the second half. 5 points from Walcott, 5 points from Cecilia Campbell, 4 points for Jolene Laswell, then 2 for Megan Robinson, 2 for Claire Shoemaker, and a point for Riley Van Cleve. For the Clopton Lady Hawks, they had a big night. 20 points from Callie Noah, 22 from Charlie Spoonster, including career point number 1,000, and all the girls are actually down there with the signs and everything right now, celebrating still with Charlie. So congratulations to her. 22 tonight. and point number 1,000. 15 points for Ashley Noah, 13 for Tinley Spoonster, 6 points for Bailey Land, 2 for Charlotte Mills, 2 for Carlin Lockard, and a point for Skylar Wilson, as all 9 players get in the book for the Clopton Lady Hawks.
All right, remember, pltc.edu, you can go for your future by visiting Pike Lincoln Technical Center. Mark, any final thoughts for tonight?
Fun night, and I am geared up for tomorrow.
All right, until tomorrow, for April Froelich, Mark Froelich, I'm Marianne Everhart. You've been listening to the 101st Bowling Green Invitational Tournament on Eagle 102 Sports.
You've been listening to Area High School Sports on Eagle 102. Join us each week as we bring you the best of area high school sports on air at 102.1, online at kjfmradio.com, and on the KJFM radio app. You can find a full recap of scores online and daily during Eagle 102 Sports, all from your area sports leader, KJFM Radio.